Hello. Happy Friday. It is officially winter break. We've made it. I feel like this is so long. Like, honestly, I feel like this is so long until winter break. Acid, congrats on being first. Hello, hello. CT, your Mad Lib is a noun. And Looney, hi. Yours is an adjective. You got a noun and then an adjective. Hello. Oh, goodness. I didn't. Okay, hold on. Can we start Final Fantasy X before Mass Effect becomes historical fiction? Find out now on this episode of Corn Queen in Space, the Marlin Saga. It's fine. 3 credits every day. Nice. I'm realizing I listened to like the first like 15 or 20 seconds of the Corn song and I never went I got distracted and then never went back to finish listening to it because it was so ridiculous. I should do that. Okay. Onion. Okay. And then okay. And then Loonies is an adjective. Church choir corn song? No, I think I was listening. I think it was a country something. I don't know. I started listening to something, and then I don't know what I got distracted by, but I got distracted by something. Hi, Junk. Hibachi grill? What is that, Junk? Like nothing but sadness? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've had miso soup, but I've heard it's good. Buttery. Okay. If anybody else wants a Mad Lib of the day, the next one is a verb ending in ing. Oh! Okay, I didn't know that's what those were called, Junk. Okay. Make Toffee a song request for Tigers. Yeah, it's good. That's good. Honestly, that song site, whatever, that I think that's really cool. I think it's really cool. Hold on, let me turn this down. Ate fried rice, teriyaki chicken, and some egg nudes. Nice. That sounds yummy. I'm boring. And I considered getting some rolled tacos instead tonight instead of a quesadilla because I maybe also got a quesadilla yesterday because that's just how it worked out. But y'all know me. I got a quesadilla. Because I am nothing but boring and consistent when it comes to food. Other concerns is AI art is, yeah, probably. But it's also a thing. Oh, I was actually gonna upload. That's why I forgot to do for stream. I guess I could still just play it. I was gonna like play it like during the starting soon or something like that of like the theme song one. Hi, Looney. Also, hold on. I'm realizing I didn't fully finish my train of thought because I was still processing the Marlin saga. Looney, thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate you. Why does it say 10 months? It says, oh, thank you for the 50. I was going to say, that's not the right number I'm looking at. Thank you for the 50 months with the Penguin Colony. I super duper appreciate you doing that. Welcome back for another month. Enjoy your emotes and your sub badge. Also, I didn't open fishing. We can fish while we're chit-chatting. But in theory, we are playing... I mean, I guess... Okay. I maybe possibly impulsively claimed a review key, and I maybe... Hold on, now I have to look at how much time I've actually played this game already. Okay. I maybe impulsively claimed a key the other day, and I've already... I don't know, was that yesterday, day before? I've already put 100 minutes into this game. And it's literally just a coin pusher, like, simulator game thing. But we could technically play that tonight on stream. It is on sale on winter sale, which is why the key is available. Let me... Fish. Yeah. Look into the fish. There we go. Okay. Because, like, I want to see... Where's the box? I think this is fishing. Yes. Alright, I'm putting the fishing back in its usual location. You're so old? Yes, you're ancient, Looney. Absolutely ancient. You did the Corn Country song? Okay, I started listening to one of them that was a corn song, and I don't know what I got distracted by, but I got distracted by something. Oh, also, before I get distracted, because I've been meaning to say for, like, the last 2 streams, in terms of humble key claiming, one... I have a humble key that I got an email saying, like, we have until June to, like, redeem it, but apparently, like, one of the things in, like, a March 2023, like, bundle is gonna expire. So if anyone wants to redeem and claim Heroes Hour, that is a key that needs to be claimed semi-soon, apparently. But also in terms of other things, I have a key for, is it Manami Lane and the Ranch of Rivershine, and I just haven't added them to the official list of stuff yet. So if anyone was wanting to spend channel points or do game giveaway things or whatnot, super cute and fun. I have it as well. It's in the backlog. I got it when it came out, and I still haven't... I played the demo of it, and had a lot of fun with the demo, and I still haven't played the full version of it. Yes, you do get an ornament. Sorry, I apparently have 0 brain cells today. Maybe we should not be playing Mass Effect. I'm also realizing I didn't fill up my water before I actually went live. I'm questioning my decision to play Mass Effect tonight if that's how many things I've already forgotten in the first 13 minutes of stream. Ella, I see you trying to eat the tree. I also see Bella down there. What are you doing? Oh, she's just trying to rub her head. Ella, are you upset that Ella's interacting with the tree? Also, I'm realizing they must have moved that paper bag over there, because that's not where it was earlier. Now Ella's just gonna sit there. Okay. Bella, why are you just staring at her? Okay. It's going according to plan. Sure it is. Alright, Looney. We've got... This is kind of the holiday box. We've got some gingerbreads, a snowman, some hot chocolate. There's a penguin, and a peppermint, and a deer, and a Christmas tree. I was gonna say, I don't know what that word is, Looney. Pertaining or having a... I mean, they're squishmallows, so none of them have a butt. I did have a student this week, though. Speaking, I know this is a weird transition to speaking of butts. I had a student this week come up to me to show me they had brought to school, it was like a crocheted potato. And it was like, you know, it was one of those emotional support potatoes. And then they just turned the potato around and they go, yeah, it has a butt. You know, it's got like a fully defined butt on the back of the potato. I just thought it was really funny. The peppermint penguin? What do we got? Well, we have a peppermint and we have a penguin. I don't think the peppermint is a penguin. Kids are crazy. Kids are a whole thing. I wish I guess I could take a picture of it and then blur out names and stuff, but it's sitting on my desk now. One of my fourth graders made me a Christmas card, and it has like like drew dancing snowmans on it, and it's really cute. Peppermint penguin in your heart. Okay. Peppermint. I also need to redo my nails. This one, I don't even know when or how the entire nail polish just disappeared on that one. But I was like, I need to redo my nails. So. No? Also, grand scheme of things and schedules and stuff and whatnot. If you are not in Discord or haven't looked at the schedule and stuff, like, because I am on winter break, schedule is going to be just a little different than usual just because we're not time constrained as much as we typically are, with work and stuff. So I plan to be doing body doubles because I'm going to try to get as much stuff done on my masters during this break as I can. Because hopefully I can be doing... we're trying to set it up that I'm doing my capstone at the beginning of January. So I need to finish this other class beforehand. I'm going to try to do that. So just know that is there. Oh, I was going to read what their little description is because they don't have their tag on them because it's from last year. This is Dulce. Dulce works part-time as a gift wrapper and makes the most beautiful bows. Even though the holidays can be stressful, she is dedicated to her work. She's saving up to move across the world, one city at a time. If you need help wrapping a present, you know who to call. I think that's cute. But, we're gonna try to finish Mass Effect 3 before the end of the year. Is the thing that we're going to attempt. At least, if we don't finish it before the end of the year, we're gonna finish it before winter break is over, is like the ultimate goal. If that does, we're gonna try to do it before the end of the year, but if that doesn't happen, the next backup is I would like to finish it before we go back for the school year, and then we can jump in January into Final Fantasy X is the idea. So as long as I don't get distracted by more review keys, which I kind of want to show you all this one now just so we know that it's marked off and you all have seen it. There's a verb ending in ing, Crispy. My brain won't remember to fill up my water, but it will remember what the next Mad Lib is. We're completely lost. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, let me put this on the tree. Eating? Okay. And then, in case anyone missed it, if you want to pick an ornament for the tree, it's a sub or a resub, and you get to pick an ornament. Okay. So, my wonderful thing today was seeing an email at 8:04 telling me that my sub that was supposed to be there at 11 had canceled on me. And the last day before winter break is our 3rd grade Nutcracker field trip. Luckily, we were able to get someone to sub. And it's one of those things, like, I get it that I don't actually have to go on the field trip in terms of the numbers, but I'm like, I'm not going to skip my own field trip. You're the reason I'm going, like, the reason you're going on this field trip is because of me. Substitute. Yes, a sandwich is going to come teach my dance class. And the guy who was there that was able to sub, he was actually really chill, and I um I gave him just like some super simple stuff to be able to do. No. Substitute teacher. No. 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 But I was really glad that we were able to get someone to do it, because I always feel bad when I end up being gone or missing, or, you know, even if it's for like a good reason of stuff. It's like I feel bad because, you know, that means those teachers, if they don't get a substitute, is means that they don't get their planning time. So, but yes, today was wonderfully chaotic. Like, it was a good kind of chaos, but also, oh goodness, the last day before a major break is always wild. Eat sandwich until you finish your next sentence. Hi, Spider. Yes, a sandwich came and substituted for my class. Exactly. If a teacher subs instead of prep, they get paid. They do get a supplemental contract thing for like to cover the time that, you know, they lost their prep time. But the school and the district is so low on budget, they're like trying to avoid that at all costs. They're like trying to avoid having to pay teachers additional at all cost. Okay, this now begs the question, which is worse, elementary kids or chat? Elementary kids, because they have way more energy than, like, challenge accepted. Okay, here's the difference. You all are, like, if you have a room of children, you all don't have the same capability of being super chill, standing where you're supposed to be in your dot spot, in your own bubbles. You don't have the ability to go from that to literally punching another kid in the face. I have 2 kids that, like, do that. Like, it is, like, an ongoing thing. Like, they cannot stand each other. And it's like, you are first graders. You are first graders! So... backwards... Okay, I get it. That took my brain a second. Crispy? Why are you trying to punch NLA? Would it be the same money they pay a sub? It's not, though. Because subs don't get paid the same amount as certified, like, hired teachers do. The sub rate is lower than whatever that contracted teacher is getting paid, and that contracted teacher gets paid whatever, you know, for that 40 minutes. So their normal hourly, you know, but, you know, 40 minutes of it. So it is still cheaper for them to have a sub. Hi, Bo. Hello. Y'all don't need to punch each other. No. Hi, Amethyst. Hello, hello. I'm doing good. I'm very happy that it is winter break, which means for the next 2 weeks I get to be on whatever schedule I want to be. Just nice. Annoyed eye roll. Yeah, so it's still cheaper for them to get a sub versus having to pay that teacher those 40 minutes. So it's like, okay. But the district I work for is... I don't necessarily blame our current superintendent. I think our current superintendent is, like, actively trying to do good and actually help and do things. But because our previous one was so bad, it's ending up making them look bad because, they're, the consequences of the prior one's actions are, still having their consequences while, the new one is here. But we definitely, as a district, it's not like it was a impulse thing. Like, they've been working and building the buildings and doing all the stuff for years, but the timing ended up being really bad. We lost all, obviously it's far enough away from, the super serious pandemic, even though it still technically is going on because, COVID is still out there. But because we've lost that extra COVID funding money, and it also timed out with the 2 new buildings that opened. So it's like we lost the extra funding in the same timing that we opened 2 new schools. And I don't think that helped. We also have a lot more students in need of, special placement classrooms, which, requires more space, which requires more teachers, which requires a lot more para-educators. So I just... the district is trying to keep things around, but, like, we're to the point... I don't think they will cut us. Like, I don't think my job is at risk because we are the teacher's prep time. I think that is the only reason Arts Block hasn't been cut, is because they would still need someone to cover that time for the teachers to have their prep times. But, like, things like, the elementary school, like the 4th and 5th grade basketball program and the volleyball program have been cut. So, like, anything that's, like, extra like that has been completely cut out. Like, there is no extra anything. Like, this year, which I haven't, if I need to get stuff, I should probably actually think about that and do that soon. Like, we don't even, like, the entire funding for all of Arts Block this year is, like, first come, first serve, basis. Here's how much we have for everybody. Like, they didn't even have enough to, like, give us our usual, like, you have this amount of funding for every single Arts Block teacher. So, it got to the point that people, like, they had to riff people. And, of course, it was stupid because they ended up hiring back basically everybody. So, it was like, I don't know why they went through that whole process, but it's a whole thing. So... I heard some fuzzy causing chaos. Is it you? Okay, just because I looked down and now I saw it and now I need to mention it. Please tell me someone else here has played this game before. Every time I go over to my parents' house, whether, I'm actually going in or not, my mother, and I end up coming home with a bag more of, like, my stuff. This was the latest thing. Has anyone played Loops? Yeah, you gotta, it's like the motion censored. It's got the beam, and you have to... Never seen that before? Hold on. I do this where y'all can see it? Hold on, let me see. Okay. This might be very loud when I turn it on. Can I turn it down? I think I can turn the sound down. Okay, you all are witnessing this. Okay, wait, hold on. We gotta pause this. and then it progresses to the point that you get, like, the doubles and stuff. Okay, shh. The amount of hours that I've spent here just playing this thing is too many. That was definitely a hyper focus when I first got it. It's fine. Okay, let me fix out there, something like that. So, and there's different game modes and stuff, and you can play Simon with it. Like, there is a Simon mode. It's repeat the beat. So, I don't know where I'm going to put that in my house, but it's currently sitting on the floor next to me. Like, it's one of those things that it's like, okay, at the point of, like, do I, like, keep all these different game stuff and whatnot? Do I get rid of stuff? Do I just need to make a game cupboard? I don't know. My mother's current hyper focus is going through things in the house and, like, actually getting rid of things. Not that she, like, we didn't do that before, but she's finally getting to the point of you can choose to get rid of something and it doesn't need to go into a box to sit for whenever you do the next garage sale. So, like, my whole life it was always like, well, if you got rid of something, it would go in a box, and then we would stack the boxes, and then, like, it would be, we would do, usually it was, like, me and my aunt, and sometimes we would do it at, like, Grammy and Papa's house, and they would sell stuff, too. So it was, like, a combo family big weekend that we would do a whole garage sale. And, then whatever doesn't sell, you still have. And they would keep some of that stuff. One of the things that she finally has gotten rid of is something that has been in the garage sale for, like, literally over a decade. That she started using, like, Facebook group stuff. And, like, she's giving stuff away and selling stuff in there and things like that. Me and my sister, like, we watched Dora the Explorer as a kid, but it was never, like, one we watched a ton of. But we watched enough that we, like, we knew the general gist of it. But it wasn't one that we, like, we were, like, I was, like, a Blue's Clues kid. So that was the one that, like, Blue's Clues, Barney, those were the two. With a little bit of Wiggles. My cousins were more Wiggles kids. But we have a Dora doll that's, like, her dressed as, like, a princess or something. And it's one of those things that you, like, tapped a button and, like, her hair grows out longer out of the top of her crown hat thing she has on. This doll has been in the garage sale forever, and she is just now getting rid of it. Like, she's actually getting someone to, like, take and buy this doll. So, we're making progress. We're making progress. For context, if anyone has not been here for prior conversations or whatnot of family things. My family is not, like, gross, dirty, like, hoarder people things, but they have a lot of stuff in their house. And a lot of it is because they do run 2 home businesses from their house. They do have a lot of stuff from that, but also they just have a lot of stuff. Like, the garage sale would always have, back when, we were getting, we were young enough that we were always getting, like, kids' meals of all of the Happy Meal toys or the Wendy's toys, all those ones, when they were just, especially when they started becoming just, like, plastic figurine things and not, like, we still have the ones, I think it was, like, a Happy Meal that are, like, actually, like, little mini arcade game things. Dad's plush. Okay. Some of my plush are still there. Some of them are still there, but they are all in a stack of drawers. It's not like it's, like, a ton of stuff like this that's still there. It's all of the ones that are, like, Like, I got blue eyes out of one of the drawers. They're, like, smaller ones. They're not, you know, it's like, you know, the ties and, like, the smaller Disney things. There is, like, one that is still bigger over there. That's a Winnie the Pooh plush. But it's fine. I don't have a problem with plush. Totally not. It's not 34 drawers. No. It is not. There is... six? As a non-visual brain, I am trying to visualize the stack of, like, how many drawers. Because it's, like, it's two different sets. Like, there's one that is, like, a bigger drawer, and then there's ones that are, like, a small, taller tower. It's 5 or 6. I can't remember if the big drawer has 2 drawers in it or 3 drawers in it. But I know the smaller tower has 3 drawers. 1 drawer? No! Uh-huh. But there's I will admit, I maybe possibly have a little bit of a plush collection. Maybe. Possibly. It's totally fine. I totally don't have too many. They're just so cute. It's fine. I know, at some point I need to get the rest of my, like, stuff from my parents' house. You know, I've only been moved out for 4 years. I'll eventually actually officially move out. It's fine. I think part of it, too, is, like, it would have helped if I had been able to go over there and, you know, go through my stuff and pack stuff up as I was, like, in the moving process. But because I accidentally moved out, that didn't happen. So... Crispy! No! No. No. Ooh. What'd you get? Ooh, fancy fish. It's a fancy fish. Hold on, I'll fish with you. I shall fish with you. But, okay. Looney, did you just read the thing? Did you get the pun? So I'm not, no. Okay. Computer, let me move this window where I want to move it to. I'm now, like, contemplating, based on my current level of focus and topic hopping, I'm concerned on whether I should play Mass Effect 3 tonight, which I want to because I want to finish it before the end of the year, but also I'm like, if only a mackerel, holy mackerel, okay. So, fact is both an orange and a mandarin. I have completely lost the train of something of conversation, apparently. I don't know. I have a brain cell, I think. So the thing is with Mass Effect. Oh, there was a pun you missed. Crispy made an addiction pun. Addiction. I don't know what else we would do in Mass Effect tonight other than jumping into a DLC. And I am now questioning on whether I have the focus to do a DLC tonight. I don't know. I don't know, CT. I don't know. There's so many other things that we can fish up. I have not. So we have not done the Omega DLC, and we haven't done the Citadel DLC. And unless if there's another DLC that I'm aware of, we have done Leviathan. Leviathan, we accidentally went into, like, me not knowing it was a DLC, like, way early in the playthrough. So we did Leviathan, but we have not done Omega or Citadel. We don't really, I guess... No, that would be main story. Hey, CT caught CT! Because we did the things with the Quarians. So we could continue main story, or we could jump into DLC is kind of the point we're at. Omega seems worth the start. I don't think it requires intense focus. Okay, that's kind of what my thought was, is like, if we jumped into one tonight, I think I would jump into Omega over the Citadel DLC at this point. I also think I remember someone telling me the Citadel DLC is really long, so I figured maybe we would do that tomorrow when I am fresh-brained. Oh, not a setup to a pun. Got it. Okay. You are not... No, you are not trash. No. Sure you'll land on your feet? Okay. I was like, I think... I don't know. I think we could maybe do Omega. Is kind of my thought. I am going to hop up and I'm going to fill up my water bottle because I'm a goober and I did not fill it up before I started stream. Why did it just say you can cast again in 0 seconds? That was mean. what was the point? Okay, anyway, I'm going to hop up. I'm going to fill up my water. Then I caught an orange mandarin fish and then I thought maybe... Oh, because you caught the... Okay, I was going to say, I lost where the orange came in because I wasn't paying attention to the fishing. Okay. New record. Crispy, you beat the record of catching a car, apparently. So, congrats. The junk car is worth 280 gold. Not too bad. Oh, hi, Lonely. Hello. Okay, I will be right back. You beat Dredge last night? I was just thinking about it. I was like, ooh, fishy, Dredge. I need to play Dredge. I need to play Dredge. I am contemplating purchasing fishing things in winter sale. Ooh, while I'm getting water, let me know if you're going to get anything on winter sale or if you have any recommendations of things maybe I need to add to the backlog or things, and I'll be right back. I am back. Can't Dredge tonight. Honestly, Dredge looks so good. Like, Talarian's played it. So, and we have one of those Steam Family Library things set up. Crispy, I'm seriously contemplating Pacific Drive. Like, I currently, like, I've just been putting stuff in my cart as a, like, well, this could be a possibility. So, like, I have one of the American Truck Sim DLCs that I'm missing. I have a lot of, like, $2, you know, $1, $2, or $3 kind of things in here. I figured, getting the forest for $2 was worth at least a shot. Of course, I have a Hidden Cats game in here. That's a whole 63 cents. I have a Woo Loop DLC. I've got a Park Full of Cats DLC. There are a couple that would be, like, specifically for backlog purposes. Of, like, Backlogathon. That would be, you know, they're like a couple hour long games or something like that. Like $5 each? Okay. I do have... I need to look at which ones I own. I don't own them on PC, but I own... Well, okay. I own Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2 on, like, a disc that I got at, like, Target, like, forever ago. Like, it's on a disc. I got stuck in the tutorial for the first game and I couldn't get the character to turn around, so that's as much as I played of it. I think I own Odyssey. I have at least 1, maybe 2 games for the PlayStation 4. So, Cats game, if it's... No, the cats are hidden in the game. She was a point. Yeah, okay. Honestly, that made me really happy in the Steam replay thing. How do I get... Steam, show me... There we go. It made me really happy seeing that fishing was on there, but I thought it was funny that with all of the fishing stuff I've done, that, fishing was not the thing. The hyper focus we had on Truck Sim. The Truck Sim hyper focus skewed so much of this. Which I thought was funny. No, I'm not saying, like, it's bad that it's on a disc. It's just that that's how long I've had it, is, like, it was something I purchased on a CD. Odyssey and 1 other, but I haven't played them. Okay. Yeah, it was like, I would love to check them out, and I would love to play them. I just haven't gotten to. I haven't gotten around to it. Yeah, I should look at the Nancy Drew ones that I have on. I think we got, did I get one? I think I have one. And if I didn't actually buy a Nancy Drew game, I should do that, because I would like to do that. Like, it was it is ancient technology. My students do not know what CDs are. Or they know of them, but they've never seen one. Hyper-focus on Trump so hard I won capitalism. Yeah, I was like, obviously we hyper-focused on it, and then we continued to play it, like, past the hyper-focus. So it very much skewed of automobile sim and cozy. And that seems about right. This... Did anybody else have the reaction of, oh, I really need to go touch grass when seeing this? What do you mean the Steam median is 4 games? What do you mean the median is 4 games played? Like, what? There's no... Like, I feel like this should be average, not median. Also, how many people out there who have such a lack of knowledge of math that they don't know what that means? Like, how is that only 4? Has to be, but it says median, not the mean. It's not the mean. It says median. Average would probably be really skewed. Maybe. Like, that's the thing is, like, I feel like any number you do would be really skewed. Because you have those people who, like, play one game on one day in their Steam profile and then don't touch it the rest of the year. And then you have us. The middle is like, I guess the median, I don't know, but like the fact that that means there is, out of the bazillions of people that use Steam, I don't actually know how many Steam users there are, but like it's a lot of people. That means there's that many people who have played 1, 2, 3, or 4 games. And like, yeah, there's the people who, you know, have played 117 that are up there, like whatnot, but there's enough of them on the lower end that it still puts 4 in the middle. You played 93? Okay. This, I don't think, I think this year it separated demos from games. So I'm not sure about that. But that, I think, maybe includes some demos. When the average would get a very skewed answer. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Found a floppy disk and I saw with 3D printed the save icon. Yep, that seems about right. Run up of zeros. I guess that, yeah, that would be interesting to know. Of like, does that include accounts that were not active this year? Find this information in Steam. I added it to my profile that you can make it be a thing, and then if I click on it, it takes me here. I don't know if it, because the winter sale, was it no, couple days ago, it was like the banner on the Steam, like, homepage. But now that, winter sale started, I don't know where you get it to. That link also should work. Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know. The banner's not on the store page anymore, so I don't know where you get to it outside of that. But in theory, just the generic replay link should take you specifically to yours. Oh, the bottom is year in review. Okay. You just have to scroll down a bit. Okay. But you know, I only played a little bit of things. Also, like, I played a decent amount of Spirit City, but I don't think I realized that it was, like, looking at the breakdown of it, it's interesting, like, how much was in, like, April. Like, I thought I had played it a little bit more spread out than that. But I don't know. I do appreciate that fishing shows up on here. I didn't have cats. One year I had cats show up on here, which I thought was funny. Oh, about half your list. Okay. Yeah, because the other thing, too, is, like, in terms of stuff, like, yes, this is the majority of my gaming stuff. Hi, Brando. It's good to see you. How's it going? Over calendar. Okay. Yeah, because the other thing, too, is, like, every year when the Steam replay comes out, it's like, I wish we could have a way to have a thing that would account for, I wish it could account for stuff, like, cross-platform, because I don't play ESO through Steam. So, like, if I played ESO through Steam, that would definitely be on here. Fortnite is also not accounted for on here. Genshin would definitely be on here with the amount of hours I put into it in this year, but obviously Genshin isn't through Steam. So, like, there's some major games that I played this year that aren't accounted for. So, management automation board game, Space and Assassin. Okay. Oh, because you had the free trial version of it. Okay. Yeah, it is interesting, like, going through and looking. Like, I played Disney Dreamlight, like, on and off pretty consistently throughout the year, and I totally just put that on, like, I was doing the Star Paths. You can see our we took a break. you can see our we took a break from Mass Effect. Oh, Topic. Okay, Minecraft. Yeah, like, that's the other thing, too, is it doesn't account. I don't think I think I played more Minecraft in 23 than 24, but Baldur's Gate 3 beat it out. Okay. Yeah, like, April. I wasn't expecting this to be that much more in April. And it's like, I know the last couple months I haven't necessarily played it a ton, but I didn't realize it was that much more in April. Truck Sim. 28% of total playtime in American Truck Simulator was played in January. Just our truck hyperfocus. The hyperfocus, it died out, and then we came back to it. Was this DLC stuff? I think this was, like, the DLC things coming out. And then we've come back to it for community night things. And now, obviously, the winter event is going to be a thing that I've done 2 winter jobs technically so far, so I will be doing more of those if anyone wants to truck along. Yeah, I wish it gave actual hours. Like, that would be... That I think would be better. Did we reach the end of this playlist? Where did I... No, that song just has, like, a ton of dead time at the end of it. Okay. Yeah, I wish it told the hours. Like, the percentage is interesting, but I would rather know that... Call me out, Steam, on, like, how many hours I played in January. I did fully expect us playing Lurkbait. Like, this is a reason, like, I did think about, like, well, do I want that many hours in it on my Steam? But it's fine. Like, excuse that, because we like fishing. So... It also is a thing, too, that it's interesting to see what I play just enough of that it puts it in, like, a category kind of thing. Because I play so many games. Like, I play so many games that, like, the majority of all of these is just, you know, whatever other. Like, the only one that's not is November, which is interesting. The short lives, I know, it's like we did hyperfocus. Also, I went back and played DBD in the summer. I currently, I saw, I think it was Brando posted, like, you can put this code in for blood points, and then I remembered I don't even have DBD installed right now. But yeah, Civ was definitely a thing. August is when I have more time. There's 7% of my playtime in July. August was 19%. The hyperfocus on Civ was real, but I didn't actually end up playing it as much as I wanted to. Like, we talked about Civ a lot, and I know a lot of you all were playing Civ. But I wasn't actively playing as much Civ when, like, I was, you know, participating in Civ conversations with you all, but I didn't actually play as much of it because I was distracted by, I think I was doing the Rift Pass or something. I don't know what I was doing. Can go? Yeah. I don't know. I want hours, Steam. I also thought it was interesting, like, this is the first year that I've, like, really played stuff with controller. Like, you know, obviously the year before, like, I played Cult of the Lamb with controller, but this was the first year that I, like, actually played multiple things, and obviously Truck Sim really accounted for my controller use. We should go back and play the rest of this. I have a full key for this game. We should go back and play the rest of this. I think we abandoned that save. The one save that we did finish is when the one save we did like actually finish is the one where Brando ended up not being able to play during that last session, and Brando's AI and Goldie murdered me. Well, and Brando's AI like attacked everyone. There was that chaos. That save is the one that we finished. Found a game both you and Jessica need to play. Which one is it? Because now I'm curious. I'm curious if I already know what it is. And someone else's science? Yeah. Just truck sim. I do like this, though. It is very interesting. Can we do... Oh, that does it by everything. Interesting. It also just goes to show how many games I play that most of these are like less than 1%. Which... No, that one still counted. Okay. Okay, it still is counting. Okay. I was looking, did it count review key things? And it did. One, if you were actually there, yeah, you probably would have. I think at that point we had decided you had won. What the fuck? Why? Twitch? That's not how that badge works. Less than 1% of Dwarf. I know, I didn't play a lot of Dwarf this year. I didn't. I played a lot more of it last year. My hyper focus on Dwarf was last year. Because I did put... How many hours do I have in Dwarf? Where is it? Brain, please scan and find the thing that I was wanting. Far right? Okay. There it is. Okay, I was like, my brain is not registering it. Yeah, like I played... Oh my god. 69% of my total playtime in Dwarf Romantic was in January. I unlocked 2 achievements. I played it more... Yeah, because... I definitely played more of it last year. Switch does do a Wrapped. There is a Switched Wrapped. I haven't bothered to go look at mine because I didn't really play that much on my Switch this year. But yeah, it does... There should be something in the news. Like, if you go to the news tab on your Switch, there should be a thing to see a Switch Wrapped. Because I thought... Last year it was funny because, like, I essentially... I didn't really play a ton. And I played, like, a couple little things here and there. And I played when, like, I took my Switch to the beach house and stuff. But it was like, you played Pokemon Unite! And that was about it when I, like, hyper-focused on that for, like, a week or two. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the gift sub badge, my understanding was, like, earning a bits badge. It's very predictable. Okay. Where am I? I did mean to keep playing Duck Sim. I wanted to actually get it into the top thing, and I totally, like, did not do that. I was surprised Rock Sim, with how many hours I kept it open. I accidentally left it open last week when I went and saw Wicked, because I forgot I had it open in the background. Okay. Where... Oh, I don't see you on my list. Do you have it set so we can see it? When I'm not using it? Yeah. I just have mine sitting here. Like, I want to play more Violet. Video profile? Okay. Let's go. Friends! Whoa. Okay. My guess... is that... Ooh, Firewatch is on sale for $2. Yes, you should get Firewatch if you don't have Firewatch. Firewatch is good. My guess is that Bose is like entirely like MMO related, unless if that stuff wasn't played through Steam. That is my guess. that seems about right. just a little bit in Albion. Just a little bit. I also bet we can see your hyper focus on Albion, and then I feel like I haven't heard you talk about it in like 2 months. So I think we're gonna see like an entire yep. MMORPG. That seems about right. I'm assuming we're gonna see yep, there's the hyper focus, and then nothing. And then so I lost the game. Whoa, Bo actually playing ESO? The New Life Festival has started and I'm so happy. I want to do more. Last night, I only had time to do like 2 little quests and I want to do them all. Yes, this was an October hyperfocus. That looks about right. The fact that you hyperfocused enough in the 2 months you played this game that it showed up at the top is hilarious. Baldur's Gate hyperfocus. Nothing. Of when you're not playing Minecraft. That's actually interesting. Yeah, this makes sense. July. Oh, I didn't even think about... Okay, so yours accounts for Steam Deck stuff too. That's actually kind of cool. Okay. I still think it would be kind of cool to get a Steam Deck. Played it too recently. Yeah, we're currently in the dead time where it doesn't count. Because Steam replays count from January 1st to December 15th. So we're currently in the dead time. We're in the dead zone where it's not counting towards this year or last year. Back to your Steam review thing if you didn't share it. I get to mine by clicking on, like, I set it on my profile and I can click on it and get back to it. You also should just be able to go to, like, Steam replay, like, Steam, what was it? Steam powered, store.steampowered.com/replay. This thing. Yes, so now it's time to hyper-focus on the games you're ashamed of. Totally. Yes, because we totally have way too many games. So this game here, I will say, we're not going to jump into it tonight because I do want to play some Mass Effect, but this is a review key that I got, and it is literally exactly what it looks like. It is just a coin pusher. There is a Zen mode that doesn't have a time limit. The classic mode, essentially, you start with a set amount of time on the timer, and then the more stuff you get to drop, every time something drops, you get more time, is the classic mode. And then there's also an arcade mode, but I haven't done that yet because it costs a lot of the coins and I don't have enough of them yet. So, this game is currently on sale for winter sale, and I do recommend. We will play it on stream. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow before we hop into other stuff. Maybe, because it is a key mailer key, so we do need to play it. I have time that we don't have to play it immediately, but like the reason like it says on the key thing was like, hey, you should talk that it's gonna be on sale during winter sale. I'm like, I can do that because this is a fun game. This is one, it's like normally I'm not someone to like do like, you know, these kinds of mini games and stuff like this like on PC. Like this would be something like I would download an app if I wanted to play a mini game or something. But then I looked at the reviews, and a lot of the reviews, like the first reviews that show up, like people have like 50 some hours in this game. And I'm like, okay, it can't be like that bad if this many people have that many hours into it. So it is very entertaining. And it's literally exactly what you think it is. You drop the coins and that is it. But it is very entertaining. It's very chill, and it's got some good music to it too. So yeah, get your last fish in, because I'm going to close this, and then I'm going to open up some Mass Effect. The massing of the effectings. Mass Effect. That, which actually, how much was it? It's 7% of my gaming last year, apparently. Wait, is that? Hold on, I have to look. Can I see last year's? Okay, if I go into, like, the Steam profile, 2023 is, like, grayed out. I can see 2022's replay, but I can't see 2023's replay. That's weird. I was gonna look to see how much what percentage Mass Effect was last year. You bought Firewatch? Nice. I was gonna say, there's definitely some, like, really deeply discounted games. Obviously, if the one I will say is, if anyone has not joined us for the Hyperfocus, on American Truck Sim, it is 75% off. Or if you are looking to get any of the DLC, this is a good time to get those. The one other game thing that I'm contemplating in terms of DLC is Power Wash Simulator. The visual novel game. Oh, it's called Fledgling Manor. Ooh, hold on, let me look at this. I'm contemplating getting some Power Wash Sim DLC, because they now have like a bundle that has like all the DLC things in it. I'm like, ooh, that's kind of tempting. Okay, let me look this up. Ooh, I have not seen this. Similar to Slay the Princess. Another game that I still need to play more of. Okay. It says a supernatural horror visual novel where vampires compete to save their eternal unlives in a high-stakes reality show. Okay, I'm down. I'm down. The one I'm trying to remember what the name of it is. Was it? Let me see if I can find it on my wish list. I type in vampire. Yeah, is Vampire Therapist. So if y'all have ever wanted Matthew Mercer to voice your vampire therapist, that is the thing that exists. Late to the party, but I learned about a horror game that came out. Oh, called Mouthwashing. I'm really interested in it. I've slightly gone down the rabbit hole in it, but I'm not gonna play it. Okay, Looney, I only, like, D-Tune played that recently, and I only caught bits and pieces of the actual game. So, like, I don't really understand the story of it, but it looked interesting. Like, I don't know if that's one I'm still not sure if it's one I want to play or not. So dark. Yeah, I was like, it definitely seemed a whole thing. And I caught like small bits and pieces, but not enough to actually get the whole story of what was going on with it. But I'm pretty sure there was some cannibalism involved in something. I don't know. I still don't, it has been nominated for so many things as well. So it's like, it's one that I want to actually go look at and see what the story is actually kind of about. Need to see the romance options too. Romance options. Oh, there's like, oh, okay. No, it was a small slider bar, but there's actually only one other picture if I slide. I like the stylistic choice that it seems that there's only, it's black and white, but there's things like highlighted in red, which I feel like is very fitting for a game that is based around a vampire of stuff. Tumblr showed me so much mouthwashing stuff for 2 days, then never again, so you looked up the story? Okay. Might get vampire therapy. It could be a thing. It could be a thing. But yeah, mouthwashing is one that I would be interested to look into more of it and see more about it, because that's one that I've seen a lot of people in that category, but I have not personally, like, I haven't seen the beginning, and I've only seen like bits and pieces and like throughout it. So I don't have enough context to know whether that would be something that I would personally want to play or not. I'm also trying not to add like a ton of stuff to the backlog during winter sale. The one that I was considering that we could do as like, you know, a Christmassy kind of thing if we wanted to is it's called Christmas Stories, a Nutcracker Collector's Edition, and it's like a point and click game from like 2016, and it's like I kind of want to buy this just ridiculous point and click Christmas game to play. And there's like a whole series of stuff. So so sees with him. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I've seen pictures and stuff, and the thing that I did at least pick up on is it seemed like the story wasn't necessarily told in like chronological order, if that makes sense. Like it jumped around the timeline a bit. So it's kind of a like you see things, you know, kind of not a little bit out of context, and then as you learn more, you put, you know, you get to put all the context together. I'm really passionate and appreciative. Yeah, I was like, I've heard a lot of good things about it. They've been nominated for multiple different things. Like it says something that if you go if you haven't voted for the Steam Awards are up. But as like, I don't remember if this is the studio's first game. It's one of their first games, I think. But the fact that an indie game and an indie horror game has made it popular enough that it's nominated for the Outstanding Story Rich Game Award. And in the grand scheme of things, like, horror games are often looked over for awards and stuff and whatnot. Because, you know, a lot of people avoid the genre. They don't, you know, there's a lot of people that don't engage in horror content. So getting nominated for that as a horror game is also tricky. But on top of that, being an indie horror game and being up there and being nominated with like a Final Fantasy game, like it's really cool. Hi Jared, welcome on in. How's it going? told out of order from 2 different characters' perspectives. Okay. They made another one, but this is the first one that popped off. Okay, that's what I was like. I wanted to say that I was like, it's not their first game, but it's one of their first games. So it is something I would be interested to learn more about. I would definitely want to look up a little bit more, like, story-wise, like, not necessarily spoilers, but just for, like, some context of stuff. Just because, like, yeah, do some research first, perhaps, yeah. Because, like, even just seeing, like, the character and seeing, like, the body stuff, like, I am one that I'm not hugely into body horror kind of stuff. I'm more of the psychological horror fan kind of thing. I'm not opposed to body stuff, depending on, like, the style of it. If it is, like, realistic or hyper-realistic or any kind of realism, not my vibe. Not my thing. But mouthwashing is obviously a very artistic style choice of stuff. Like, you know, like us playing, like, Dead Space. Like, one of the reasons that put me off from the game originally is because of all the gore and stuff. But it doesn't look realistic, so that's why I'm fine with it. So, yeah, content warnings might be... that would be one that I would, you know, look into for that kind of purposes of stuff first. Where is my Pokemon button? But, also just in terms of other scary games, we still have, is it Gnome? Something, there's some, what's it? We have Crow Country, and we also have, what is it called? Why is my brain blanking on it? We have Crow Country that's sitting in our backlog, and Grun, which is like some garden gnome scary thing. That, those are sitting in the backlog of review keys that we could check out at some point. So, yeah, the art style makes it less, like, gross, but also low-fi. So kind of uncanny valley. Yeah, like, that's the thing, is, like, art style-wise, I'm like, okay, I think I could be okay with it with that kind of art style. But, I would definitely want to, like, just look up a couple of other stuff. Just in case. Like, it's not a bad idea to do that when it comes in terms of a horror game. Which, speaking of other horror stuff, okay, I just had a thought. Let me look to see if this is on sale. Okay, Resident Evil 4 Remake is still $20. Resident Evil 2 Remake is... you know, obviously I already have that, but it's down to 10. How much is 7? 7 is currently 60% off, so it's $8. Like, I know that Resident Evil 7 is, like, a whole thing, but also I would be interested to actually maybe play it just in terms of the fact that I've played Village. To actually, you know, go through the story of what leads up to that. Because obviously, like, I've seen people play 7, so I have a general idea of the story. It's a thought. As always, you know, there's a backlog. And what do? Instead of beating the backlog, we talk about the backlog. And we talk about all the games we could play instead of actually playing them. What a concept. It's by far scarier than any of the others I've played. It's like, I've definitely watched people play 7, and it definitely looks very scary. Doped out of it twice before I beat it? Okay. But... I don't know, with where I'm at currently with Resident Evil, of playing the remake of 2, and also, you know, and also playing Village, the remake of 2, like, obviously I still got scared at points, and the big stompy dude, like, jumping out and stuff was scary of things, but the amount of looping back to things and the amount of wandering we did, I would be interested. Actually, Bo, I still haven't watched your playthrough. Oh, I don't know if you're still here. Do you have your Resident Evil 2 playthrough highlighted? Because I'm realizing I never went back and watched that. Because Leon's, the way it, playing Leon first, just, I don't think was a good choice. I don't think that was a good choice. It just, you know, obviously there were still the jump scares, but by the time we got to the end of Resident Evil 2, I wasn't scared of it. I was like, I still enjoyed the playthrough, but it definitely had its moments of, I was very annoyed. Yes, but I don't think it's a playlist. Okay. Because I was going to watch yours because you did the opposite of what I did. And I'm realizing I never went back and did that. Yeah, the hand trauma. Yeah. Aggressive it is with horror. Okay. Or we grow the backlog. Exactly. We talk about the backlog or we grow the backlog and it's fine. I think I need to swap our game capture because I think it's going to capture this. Actually, no, it's not. It's actually set to the correct one. Is this one also set to the correct one? It is. Cool. You're not seeing anything yet because I haven't actually clicked the resume button. So, yes. Many things to play. I also think part of it too is like, yes, we played the pristine cut of Slay the Princess this year, but we didn't. This is the first year that I didn't actually participate in St. Jude Play Live this time around. So we didn't have a horror game poll. So I didn't really actually play a new scary game in spooky season. And I think that's maybe why I'm wanting to play something spooky. That might be why. So, I don't know. If anything, I think we would maybe jump into Crow Country. And play that one, maybe? This year was scary enough. Okay, fair. That's fair. That's fair. But sometimes you need the video game scary to escape the IRL scaries. Oh yeah, because now that we like kind of are familiar with the mechanics of it, I guess I could always watch my VOD back to like remind myself of the things. Because the one thing that is like ingrained in my memory is you have to get the balloon for the clown. Like that is the one thing that like stayed in my memory. So that must have been the scariest thing, is the remembering to get the balloon to appease the clown. But it would be interesting to like actually do that enough to like, what is it? You're building a boat or something? You're trying to get away? I don't remember what we were trying to build. There was something that we were trying to get the materials to build things. You should play Visage. I could be down. I could be down to play Visage. The other scary game I was thinking about is Soma. Because that is one that I have had multiple people tell me that I would like Soma. So that was another one that I was thinking about. You have to repair the boat. Okay. So, I don't know. I feel like there's a possibility of scary things, which I will also say, like, in terms of I don't know when that's going to be, but if we unlock a wheel spin, one of the things on the wheel is that we do a scary game. So, that is a possibility that it could show up sooner rather than later, depending on what the wheel lands on for our next wheel spin. That one's on my wish list. I need to relook at that one because I don't, like, I remember people talking about it, but I don't remember what that one's about at all. Like, I remember the title, and I know it's on my wish list, but I don't remember what any of the context or what the basis or, like, what that one is about at all. But I know a lot of people really liked it, and I know, it was nominated for like horror award things. I don't know if anyone else watched the horror game awards. If you do, just know the audio levels are awful, and it's still a fairly new thing, and you could definitely tell that they're working with a small budget. Um, cause no one regulated the audio levels at all for the broadcast. The announcers are like really, really quiet, and the game trailers are like really, really loud. So, but it was still cool to see some of the awards and see some other games and stuff announced and things like that. Okay. Are we gonna do DLC tonight? I don't know what we're doing. I think we might do the Omega DLC. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Once we get into it, I think my brain will be fine, but I can definitely tell my brain is already like doing the what is focus? Focus? Concentrate? A 10? Like at least it's double digits. I guess at least it's double digits. Yes, I did close the fishing. I did do that. Yeah. Hi, Ella. She's just staring at me. She's being cute. Yeah. Are you just waiting for me to pay attention to you? We gotta get at least one Ella snuggle in before we focus on game, right? Yeah. Let's face it, this is just your stream anyway. Yeah. Let's see. We still have cat treats in the cat treat thing. There's like tooth holes in here from the times that she's like tried to get in here. It's like, no. Right. Okay, Looney. Do the thing. Oh, hi, Bella. Come here, honey. Yeah. I was like, I set the treat out. Where did I put it? Yeah, use it. Got a Bella. Yeah, did I scoop you upside down? Yeah, you were facing the other direction. I scooped you. Also, hi YouTube, you smell. Okay. I need to do the YouTube intro still. I still am surprised every time she does that. Because that is still a recent thing. Like, Bella would never eat out of her hands. And she just started doing that this year. And it still surprises me every time. Yeah. Are you trying to figure out where I put the container? Yeah, you don't get to steal the whole box. This is not how it works. Alright, now I have cat hair. It's not, though. I know, now I don't have that as a thing for y'all to tell them apart. Because it used to be that Ella would eat it out of my hand. And then Bella wouldn't. But now, like, Bella still sometimes doesn't eat it out of my hand, but it's getting to the point that it's more times it's more times than not that she does actually eat it. Alright, let me do this actual proper YouTube thing. So I have a YouTubes of things for the futures of the YouTubes of things. That was 10 out of 10 Englishing. It was great. That was such an interesting sentence. He cried. Cyclism? What? No, I don't. Hold on. Game, I am going to tab out for this. What in the world is this? Do I know what this Pokemon is? Is this like the unevolved version? No, this Pokemon does not evolve. What? This Pokemon looks like the unevolved version of the, like, legendary thingy on the covers of, like, Scarlet and Violet. But apparently it doesn't evolve. But it is also a bike? It's Scarlet and Violet, therefore it does not exist. Okay, fair enough. That, I'll give you that. It's Scarlet and Violet, so it doesn't exist. I'll give that to you. But, on that note, we're being distracted again for a second, because I went to one of my school's Pokemon Club meetings, and I did actually get some new cards. I haven't put just the commons in the binder yet. I need to update the binder, but I did. My rule was I have, like, my tin of all my duplicate cards, so I let the kids trade that for literally whatever. Like, one of the cards a kid traded me is, like, literally, like, a squished up, like, energy card. I was like, whatever. You trade whatever what you want, children. Because these were second and third graders. But one of the kids asked of, like, if I would be willing to trade one of my EXs. And I originally was like, no, I don't. But I don't even remember what Pokemon card I had in here before, other than it was pink. I guess it would probably be easiest to just take the card out versus trying to hold the binder up. But I wanted this card. I wanted this card. So I traded one of the kids. And this is the card that I have now. And I don't know. I think the one I had before was maybe fancier. Oh, come on. You can focus. I believe in you, camera. Really? But I wanted this because I'm playing Violet, so I thought it'd be cool to have this card. Why won't it focus on it? I understand it's slightly shiny. I guess that's as good as good. Oh, there it goes. Don't move. But I got a fancy card. And it was one of those things too, it's like, okay, well, a kid had it. So it's not like in perfect condition or anything like that, but it felt very fancy that I got a fancy card. And I've never actually traded Pokemon cards before, so that was actually a really fun experience. To, like, actually trade Pokemon cards with people. Because I've never done that with anybody, because I've never had any, like, actual IRL friends who did Pokemon stuff. So, yes, I'm fancy, and I have my binder with all of my fancy cards in the back. So then I could be like, kids, look at the cool cards! So, I feel fancy. Okay, also this binder, I always forget how heavy this binder is until I actually pick it up. See, yeah, I'm sure yours is fancier than mine. I did not collect Pokemon cards as a child, so unfortunately, none of mine are like super cool or super fancy technically, because they're all like. When did I start getting cards? Decade ago? Ish? Oh, or the Paradox versions of that Pokemon. Oh, okay. I haven't played enough through Violet to like I have met and interacted with the thing, but that is I don't have the ability to ride around on it yet. So I need to play more of it. I keep meaning to, which is why I have my Switch sitting next to me because I need to charge it. I keep forgetting to, but it's there, so it's like within visual range. Had not forgiven them still. He tossed them out. Boo, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, that's the one thing that I've heard like so many stories from people, and it's not something I ever experienced. Like, is it like for those of you who have siblings, like was it just a thing that once you outgrew something, they just passed it to your sibling without asking you? I guess like for me, like me and my sister, like we shared enough of our stuff, and like, I still had my stuff that was specifically mine. Had a competitive deck of that era. That's so cool, and that's such a bummer that it's not a thing. Super rare Flareon card that ungraded is $29. Nice. Oh, you should send that to me so I can look at it later, because I don't want to tab out of the game again because I'm afraid I'm gonna break things. I've already done it once, and everything freaked out for a second. Just stopped playing at the local game store. Oh, so they assumed I was no longer interested as I was no longer going to events. That's the other thing I guess I don't understand too, is like parents assuming. Yeah, communication, do you use it? Yeah, like the amount of like lack of communication that I have heard about like from other people telling stories. Like I feel like that's something you should know about your child. Like if they're still interested in a thing versus just assuming what their interests are, because like shouldn't you be talking to your child about their interests like on a regular basis? Like that's just like a thing that wasn't something like I was aware of until like I was, adulthood, of that, like that was not something that everyone had growing up, of like, I still have all of my Polly Pockets and all of my Barbies. Like, obviously, like, I reached a point that I wasn't, like, actively playing with them, but I always had them in my room, and I would, do the occasional ADHD, let's rearrange everything. But that would never, like, which I know that's, like, a thing, like, my mom, like, that's why it's, like, such a big thing for her to be actually going through shit. Because she never wanted us to make upset by getting rid of something. Which is why, like, I've ended up with having so much stuff, and now it's, like, going back through it, it's like, okay, do I really need this? And, like, looking at it from a, adult perspective versus, like, a teenager perspective of looking at stuff. Of, the reality of, like, where am I going to put this thing? The one thing I still need to figure out is where I actually am going to put, like, Barbie doll stuff. Because I'm not getting rid of my Barbie doll collection. Like, it's not a huge collection. But, I don't know. It's also just interesting, like, from a teacher perspective. Of, there's a family that, teaching all of the siblings that it's very interesting, like, talking to them. One of the kids requested a song today, and it was Devil something. I don't remember what the full title of it was, but him saying like, this is my mom's favorite song. And knowing, like, from context of talking to another teacher the other day of they don't know what, like, the Grinch is. And them saying like, yeah, I've I haven't seen Christmas movies, or I haven't seen any holiday movies unless they're rated R. And it's just really being a teacher is eye-opening to how different many children are being raised. And, like, it's always sad when the parents, they don't care, or they care about their kid and that they're alive and they're breathing, but they don't necessarily, like, care that they're misbehaving at school. Like, those kids that consistently show up late because the parent can't be bothered to show up on time. And it's not for, like, they have, and it's, not one of those situations where they have, like, other reasons why they're struggling to get their kid to school on time. Like, obviously there are those cases of that as well, but there is, like, multiple kids that I teach that it's like, I have one that's like, well, I I I could grade him because I had finished enough stuff, but, like, he didn't get a grade in one of the other arts blocks class because he never shows up to school on time. And when you have arts block first thing in the morning, like, most of the time, like, if he shows up to my class, he's there for, like, the last 15 minutes, if that. And it's just, it's wild to me that we live in a world that expects people to have kids so much that so many people have kids that don't want to have kids, clearly. Because it just sucks that those kids have to grow up like that. Like, if you don't want kids, then don't have kids. If you're not going to do all the things to provide for your child, I know I'm probably preaching to a choir here of, like, you all know these things, but, like, if you don't want to take care of the crotch goblin, then don't have the crotch goblin. Like, to be fair, growing up, the only real holiday movies I saw, just the cable channel, yeah. Now that everything is on streaming service, you have to actively search them out and know they exist. And the era of randomly finding something on TV is, and yeah, like, I guess that's fair. But I know there's also, like, kids that will just, like, scroll through stuff, but, like, they didn't even know of the book or anything. Like, like, having that conversation of they didn't know what Dr. Seuss was. Like, obviously, like, I know there was the whole big canceled thing on Dr. Seuss. Like, I get that. But, like, we're still in the era that, like, most kids, if you say Dr. Seuss, they know Cat in the Hat. They know Horton Hears a Who. They know Lorax. They know The Grinch. Like, they know those big ones. The deadbeat was the one who wanted kids. Yeah. And it's like, I get it, but also, like, if you're not gonna do anything with the kid, why do you want kids? Their parents force them to have I know, like, that's the thing that's wild to me. Is, like, you wanted grandkids, then, like, go do, go volunteer at, like, places to take care of kids when you're that grandparent age. Like, to have kids just because you want grandkids? You have a Mew card that if it's PSA 10, it's 1K? That's wild. That's wild, Bo. That really do not look after their kids actively wanted them, or if they wanted, yeah, like, if they, or if they're people who wanted to be grandparents. Wanted the fun times and not the responsibility. Yeah. I also feel like it's a thing too that um so many people have kids, like either like, they get married and have kids, or have, end up with kids, like either, like a couple years out of high school. It's like your brain is not fully developed yet. Why are you making the decision whether you want a child? Like, I know it's like super normal for people to have kids before they're 25, but like your brain is not fully developed until you're 25. I feel like you should not be making a decision on whether you want to have a child that you will have around your household for at least 18 years before your brain is fully developed. Her grandkid is the 1986 Beetle. Yes, my mom is fully aware that she has grand cats. She has that, and Talarian's mom has been pretty chill with that too. So try to guilt trip me a bit, but I'm not putting life into this world. Fuck that shit. This place sucks. I don't even want to be here. Why would I make someone else suffer that? Yeah, like it's there's so many more reasons to not have a kid. Like if you really want to have a kid and you like that is your thing and that you want that to be, your existence is taking care of another like living being, if you want that to be your thing and that's how you want to spend every waking moment of your existence and that makes you happy, then go for it. Like if that's your thing. But with the way the world is currently, no. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's just like no. Oh, there's another train of thought I had. What was yeah, but who will take care of me when I'm old? Yeah, bold of you to assume I will have the financial stability to take care of you when you're old. Yes, exactly. Huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, do you have grandkid money? Do you got that? No. Oh, I know what it was. Um, I had, which I think I maybe talked about this on stream before. It probably was like the day it happened or whatever. I had a coworker who, is, you know, older. Um, this was, I don't know, me and Talarian didn't make it be a whole big thing when we like actually got married. So like I had it for a while and it was like people were like, what? And I forget that neurotypicals like, that's a really big thing and whatever. It's like we've been together for so long. Yes, we made it an official status so people will stop like asking of like when are you going to? It's like, well, yeah, sure. Yes, let's do it. Um but to ask the question of, oh, you got married, whatever, congratulations. Are you going to have kids now or later? Was the question. Not, are you going to have kids? She asked, are you going to have kids now or later? And I think that is just a wild generational gap thing, too. Of, it was, the difference between older generations and millennials of, we're not having kids because we're expected to, and, we're not forcing ourselves to, like, be burdened with that because of society's expectations. Already accepted the fact that I'm going in an old folks home. Yeah. It's like, no. And when I said, oh, kids never, she was like, what? Like, the amount of confusion in, what do you mean kids never? Like, that wasn't even, like, a thing of an option that was, like, even on her radar of train of thought or anything. And that was just really, it was just a really odd experience of, no, kids never. And, you know, my explanation is like, I have hundreds of kids here. Why do I want more? I essentially get to be the grandparent and do all the fun shit with the kids and then go home. Like, it's an idea. I'm still not opposed to I'm still not opposed to the idea of, like, later on in life when, I don't know when, at some point of, like, fostering kids. I'm still not, like, opposed to that kind of idea. So, like, you know, if I ever have that, like, I want kids or things or whatever, like, I'm not opposed to, like, having a kid in the household of stuff, but also I have negative interest in any kind of crotch goblin creature coming out of me. So, like, that's a no. There will never be a biological kid in this house. Foster dogs, that also could be a thing, too. Foster dogs, foster cats. That also is a lot of... That is also a lot more of, like... I guess I could do, like, fostering, like, not, like, kittens or puppies, but, like, you know, a grown or, you know, not like, immediate puppy or kitten stage of stuff. But that is also, like, taking care of, like, an infant, of doing, like, puppies and kittens and stuff. Because, you know, they are infants. Adopting kids is a thing, and you can get them when they're older, too. Yeah. Hey, You're not chewing on that. No. Yeah, it was, like, if I would foster, you know, if we ever fostered kids, I would probably do, you know, like, older elementary or, like, teens would be, like, the age that I would, like, do. I would not do the tiny ones. Less likely to get adopted, just like elder dogs. Mm-hmm. Ellen, Bella's Tap Girl. Uh-huh. I still need to go back and listen to I don't know if I fully listened to that one. Just sleep from 12 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. and then cries until my mom comes and sleeps with him on the couch. He's so small. Yeah. Like, that's like, you know, just the constant. And, like, I've watched a lot of videos of people who foster kittens. And some of the medical stuff of just keeping up with things and, like, you know, feeding them hourly around the clock in some cases. Like, no, I like sleep. Like, yes, taking care of animals and things, but also I like sleep. Not take that back for anything, but I'm good at not dealing with middle school and high school teens for years again. Yeah, and, like, that's the thing, too, is, like, you know, we could do it for a bit, and when we're done, we're done. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be that forever situation, you know, unless if we, you know, would happen to end up with a kid that, you know, would fit and ends up in a situation that they would be, you know, because obviously, like, every kid in foster care is not, like, necessarily going to be adopted. It, you know, can be just, like, a temporary thing. You know, I have a lot of students that are in foster care, and it's not, you know, it's not a permanent thing. They're not, like, looking to be adopted. They're in foster care while parents, you know, get resituated. And then, you know, they're, like, I have a couple that are, like, you know, they're at the point that, like, you know, parents are visiting the school and they're, you know, having certain nights where they do go with parents or they do activities with parents, and they're, you know, they're, like, slowly transitioning back kind of thing. So it's not necessarily, like, that kind of situation for every kind of kid. But I don't know. I've also watched a number of videos on YouTube of, like, foster care stuff, and I'm like, it's obviously still a lot of work, because you're also, you know, factoring in of, you know, if you're fostering a kid, you are going to, you know, be having a child in your house that has experienced trauma. Like there is not a single foster kid that, you know, hasn't experienced some kind of trauma. You're literally still raising a kid. Yeah, you're still doing all of the things, and it is a lot of work and stuff. But I do think it would be an interesting process to go through, and, you know, rewarding in the end of, like, you know, helping a kid out kind of thing. Yes, hi, honey. Cookie's family are so different. I've been with them since they were 3 and 5, and now they're college age. Okay. Yeah, Bella. Did you decide you want some attention too? Yeah. Kind of what it was. Parents were not available, and my friend and me were. Yeah. Of just who, you know, you know, you're stepping in for, well, you know, and, you know, and I obviously there's a lot of problems with foster care system and stuff, but, you know, I'm glad that it's there for, you know, those situations. Like, okay, you know, sometimes shit hits the fan, and the parents just need, you know, whatever the situation is of whatever, they, you know, need time to get back on their feet, do whatever they need to do, and then, you know, they're not able to provide, and then when they are, you know, everything goes back to being, you know, not exactly how it was, but, you know, it goes back to when, you know, when they're able to do it. Is not every kid can be helped, sadly. Yeah. So, and I also, you know, obviously every situation is different in that case, but, you know, it's mostly, you know, most of the stories that I have, like, you know, interacted with and heard about and things is like, you know, it's not necessarily like the kid was doing anything wrong, or, you know, it was um most of the kids that I like, the ones that I have that I teach, is they're in foster care because, you know, parents weren't able to provide, or, you know, it wasn't like abuse things, it was, you know, still in that, but like more neglect purposes than, like, you know, anything really bad abuse wise. So, like, there are those situations where it's like, okay, they just need, you know, parent needs to get situated, or, you know, it's they're going through divorce things, and, you know, they can't, you know, it's they can't take care of the kids, or couldn't agree on things, and, you know, need to want to be helped, or you're just forcing them. Yeah, it's like, it's definitely a thing of, like, obviously, like, the kids have, you know, in that system have experienced a lot of trauma, and will they get better? That is totally dependent on whether they want to get better. I also know that the system itself is also really bad about getting kids in the foster system services that they need in a timely manner, of, you know, getting them therapy or getting doctor's appointment. You know, there, any kind of thing requires so many things and so many steps, it takes way too much fucking time. Um but, you know, the hope is still there of hoping that the, you know, the kids will get better, whoever their grown-ups are will get better, so then they can be reunited. But obviously that is not the situation for every kid, which is why, you know, kids do end up, you know, either, you know, forever in the system until they, you know, age out and get kicked out, or, you know, end up being adopted kind of thing. Bella, your nose is so wet. Yes. All right. I know we've been sitting with the game open for a bit. Should we actually play the game? Maybe? Or are we gonna call this a wash? We play games here? In theory. You know, in theory, we play some games to try to reduce the backlog of all the games. But also, talking is good too. And snuggling cats. Yeah. Maybe a wash at this point. I know. I was like, oh, you baby. Yeah, you're just a sweetie. Yeah, you was just a sweetie. I'm also realizing we were gonna go talk to everybody too. Would anyone be opposed to calling this a wash for Mass Effect today in terms of my level of focus? Does anyone want a truck? Like, I know I said we were gonna play Mass Effect, but clearly my focus is not there. Hugging a cat. When I came back, you were hugging a cat. And we're still probably standing in the same spot. Because we got distracted. Shepard has not moved. No. I opened the game. Does that count? We'll get booted up? Okay. I think in terms of my focus, I think we just have to call this a wash for Mass Effect tonight. Because, like, let's at least figure out... Let's figure out what we're doing next. Actually, maybe... Here's a thought. I should run around and talk to everyone real quick, so tomorrow we can jump right into a quest. We're waiting for a shower. Like YouTube, more like YouTube. I never did a YouTube intro. Probably good, because that was forever ago. Okay. 1, I think we should switch to trucking. But 2, I'm going to run around and talk to everyone real quick, which shouldn't take that long if I just actually go talk to everybody. Because we did do a main story thing, and then tomorrow we can just jump into a DLC, and I think that will be better. I don't know. I was giving myself a pause. Hello, if you happen to be watching this in the future. This is going to be a really short episode because my level of focus currently is absolutely 0. We have had the game open in this current episode for, I don't know how long. But we've been very distracted tonight, and I haven't moved Shepard yet. So we're going to try to do that. We're going to run around, and we're going to touch base with everybody because we did a main story thing. We actually did a couple main story things. With the Quarians, and we haven't gone around and checked in with the crew and our squad afterwards, so we're gonna just do that, and that's literally, like, I think all we're gonna do tonight. So it's gonna be a fairly short episode, and then that will also set us up, so when we jump in, I think we're gonna do the Omega DLC next. I think is the plan. I think I want to do that one before the Citadel DLC. But we're gonna jump into something, and that way we can, like, just jump into it when we, hop in here for the next time. For 2 hours, maybe about 2 hours. Well, we haven't, I think I've had the game open. It's been open for, like, at least a half hour. What are we at? I've had the game open for 41 minutes, according to Steam. So it's at least a little bit. So where are we? I'm on the wrong side. Oh, right, because we progressed stuff. I was looking for Tally, and then I remembered that Tally's not here. Tally is now in... she's back in her, like, usual... her old usual spot. And the other thing is Legion's not there. Boo! Oh, that is true.
We just showed the galaxy we could beat them.
I didn't even think about that. The other Reaper we fought, we set the Thresher Maw on. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so I think we talked to Joker and Edie after one of the missions. I don't know. We're just gonna go around and double check.
Cerberus is gonna have a hard time recruiting now.
Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
Yeah, I guess so. Glad it worked.
I hope that if Tally could see reason, then the rest of the Quarians might listen too.
I had hoped my cooperation with Tally, along with Legion's, would help her question her socialized prejudice.
Yeah, kind of hard to dehumanize someone who's right there guarding your back. And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion. Before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah,
Oh, it did,
so?
yeah.
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to him.
Yeah, I did notice that in the dialogue, that it didn't say, Legion said I instead of we at the end. I'm just like, ow.
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor. Don't ask them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we want to know about that, about the Reapers. But that is an interesting point. Of, like, the Quarians, you know, if they had made the Geth be individualized, then they could have, you know, made each Geth, you know, like Edie, of, you know, with their team and more specifics and get to know and be personalized versus the consensus. I didn't even think about that. Scroll to the window down and couldn't find the uptime. Why is it? I don't know why it's still at the top. I will say I am still a lucky one and mine is not at the top. I have not been cursed with the update. But I don't understand why they even considered that. Like, why? Like, the standard across the internet is the title is under the video. Like, why are you trying to change that? Okay. Oh, I guess, did we check our mail? I don't remember if we did.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Thank you.
I hear you were on the ground with the Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, Stringer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions. Commander?
Okay. I found work to do. Oh, okay, Tally. Shepard, just want to let you know I'm going to join Adams in engineering. It seems like the best place for me to help as long as I'm coming with you anyway. Please drop by when you have a minute, Tally. Progress report from Shalaron. I don't remember how that was better pronounced, so that's what I get. Vosranok. Okay, Commander, with assistance from the Geth, our fleet is nearly back to full strength. We have focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support for the Turian fleet, while the Geth harass the Reapers. Even with our newfound peace, it seemed foolish to risk an incident by putting our forces closer in proximity. I understand for Admiral Zen that the Crucible project continues well, though Zen herself seems dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device. Though eccentric, she is also brilliant. Hopefully she will find some way to improve its functionality. I would never have believed you would talk Han down, Commander. Take care of Tali Zora for me. Oh, how do you say it? Keela Salai. Admiral, okay, cool. Fancy, let's go talk to Tally. One Franker face for BTTV to make a fix for it. Yeah, like, I feel like that's something that eventually one or both of those will probably have a fix for it. I'm hoping that Twitch will just revert it back. Like, why is that even a thing that they did? Okay, let's go down. We'll get to Tally, but for my brain sanity, let's work down the levels of the ship.
Another Reaper gone, and peace between the Geth and Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends.
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe one day.
I was gonna say, all the screens, like, turn different than usual? There we go. I was gonna say, usually they're faced like that.
The Migrant Fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett.
When was the last time we actually got pulled into a conversation with Liara? Like, at least the last time, possibly at least the time before that. I don't know. I lost count. Just, we walk in and we get to hear Tally talking to other people or we get to hear, you know, we heard her talk with Tally, but we hear Liara talk with other people on the ship, but we don't actually get to talk to her other than her just, the one line of her talking to us.
Hello, Shepard.
I was hoping for a second one. We got one. But we haven't, like, actually got full-on cutscene pulled in.
Notification is available on the private messages terminal.
Oh. We have another thing? Oh, this terminal. Okay. Email from Sergeant Kavanog to Sergeant Ichi? Okay. Next time you want to warn me that the Geth are her friends, that maybe we're not supposed to shoot the big robots, I almost pissed myself when these primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reapers. We fired a few rounds at them until we realized they weren't firing back. Then this one comes over, said they're allied resistance and asked for our status. I'm not complaining they saved my crew, but I'm never living down having to apologize to a Geth for shooting one of its damn lights off. I mean, it will take some getting used to for them, for sure. That definitely makes a lot of sense. Alright. Hi, Garrus!
Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out. And next you'll be telling me the Krogan and Turians are cooperating. Oh, right.
You managed that one, too. Yeah, I was gonna say, we did that already.
Shepard. A rare thing these days. Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint. Not sure if having an army of Geth behind us gives me confidence or makes me feel like there's a target on my back. Another time, maybe.
Okay. Let me look. No, okay. James and Caden are in the lounge. Okay, where's... Javik's in the port cargo. Why is he in the port cargo? Okay, what? Sure? Javik's moved around a number of times here. Like, he was in, like, the AI core the last time.
Got the flush.
Full house. Caught it on the river.
Shit.
Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Cannon, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir, Major Olenko, sir.
I forgot this table was in here. This fully makes sense that these two are in here playing games.
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, come on. That really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away? Investments?
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I'll pass. Hey, Commander.
Alright.
That was quite the negotiation you've pulled off. And having both the Quarians and the Geth on our side, that's a very good thing.
Anything else?
Totally took down a Reaper.
We did.
Yep. Sure did.
Yes, you did.
Hell yeah.
And this is how
done.
This is how great and interesting the conversations are when all the cardboard talks together.
And you know, I'm just gonna have to go with you on trusting the Geth. I hope it works out.
Not that James is 100% cardboard, but so far he's approaching it.
You know, let's talk later.
Hey, Commander.
Okay. Hi, Jessica. You got distracted? Yes. Did you get distracted with vampire things? How's the distractions? Pokemon. Also, I want to roll again. Hey, I got a 20. Well, maybe. Okay. Okay, then going down to engineering so we can talk to Tally. And apparently Javik is on this level too, and I'm not entirely sure why, but we'll find out.
Gabby, what do you think about our new yeoman, Miss Trina?
She's not a yeoman, she's a communication specialist. And you're barking up the wrong tree, Kenneth. You're not her type.
Oh, well, perhaps you should go and talk to her then.
Maybe I should. Nobody's barking up my tree.
If it works out, be sure to take video.
Okay then. Not the kind of conversation I was expecting to overhear. Hi, Tally.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tally. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry, from Rannoch. In the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping. Setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
Cool. Okay.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power.
Huh, okay.
They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
That's actually really cool.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore.
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you. I can't believe my people are working with the Geth. The Geth are helping us rebuild. I never thought I'd see it.
This is actually really cool.
Our scientists and the Geth have done amazing work on the Crucible together. Hey, Shepard.
Hey, Shepard. I like that. Your software, Adelaide? Uh-huh. Alright, I guess I could talk to them too, but I want to go see... Is it down? I think he's down. I think he's in Jack's old area. Maybe? No? Port cargo. That just down this way? This way. Oh. I don't think I ever... Okay, no, I'm just a dummy. That's his usual area. Why was I thinking he was usually on the other floor? I don't know why I was thinking he was usually on the other floor. I thought he was on the crew deck.
Another Reaper has died. You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics. I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks.
Yeah, but you at least understand why, right?
The only conflict you should concern yourself with is ending the one with the Reapers. Diplomacy does not win wars. Powerful and plentiful firearms do. It seems you believed Protheans built the mass relays. The Reapers are cunning in their deception, allowing life to flourish, century upon century, letting us believe ourselves the masters of the cosmos. Then the truth becomes known. There are monsters in the dark spaces, and we are their prey.
Yeah, that is interesting, though. Like, I mean, I guess it makes sense, though, like, out of everything, like, you know, if we didn't know about the Reapers, you know, our best assumption would be that the only other ancient race that we've ever discovered, you know, being the Protheans, would have been the ones that did the relays.
Do not care what others think. Do what you must. Do not care what others think.
Okay.
Do what you must.
I get where Javik's coming from, but also, like, from his cycle, he really only has... Is anyone in the shuttle bay? James was upstairs. I guess Cortez is here. Oh, there. Yeah? There he is. Where is he?
Is everything okay, Shepard?
That it?
Ma'am.
Alright. Did I miss anybody? Go feed our fish. I don't remember if we fed them or not. Alright. Yeah, do or do not. There is no try. Yeah. Alright. Well, for a lack of focus brain, we did at least accomplish something tonight, even if it is a little bit of a shorter gameplay of stuff. So, just know the next, if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, the next episode will probably be much longer than this, because we're planning to, I think, jump into the Omega DLC next. Unless if I change my mind and want to do Citadel, we're going to jump into a DLC. I just need to make up my mind of which one. So, if you're watching in the future, I appreciate you hanging out. Thank you for being here, and I hope to catch you in the next one. If you're here in the future, we're impulsively switching to American Truck Simulator because there's an event going on. So if anyone wants to play American Truck Simulator with us, we're gonna go do some of the event stuff. Because as much as I want to do this game right now, my brain is not here for the focus. It was able to focus long enough for doing the dialogue and stuff, but my brain is not focusy enough to do a mission of stuff. Present? Are we the future? Sure. Let me give you some background music. So yeah, if you were just here for Mass Effect stuff, we'll be back with that tomorrow around 5:30 Pacific time. Well, in terms of actual gameplay, probably more like 6 or 6:30 Pacific time. Because, you know, we like to do the chit-chat thing. But we're gonna do some truck sim. Because why not? Yeah, technically you're the pass to YouTube, exactly. Okay. If anyone who has access to the Stream Live channel, if you wish to heckle, I'm going to jump in there. Alright, let me get Truck Simulator opened. Means I gotta plug my controller in. There's the end of the cord. That was my computer boop. Normally I would prefer to just leave my controller plugged in, but Steam likes to be like this game does not support controller, or this game does, you know, every time I open a game if I have the controller open. So I do tend to just close that. Okay, let me pause that and let me swap over here. Oh, I gotta swap. Hold on. Game capture.
Boo.
Boo! There it goes. Okay. Why? I don't understand what's up with my taskbar. For some reason, I have my computer set for my like taskbar to be the same on both monitors, and for some reason it keeps making my second monitor not have my full taskbar. Like, I just want to click back into Discord. I'm doing a second going live thing. Say, we be trucking. That's all. Does this game have truck nuts? I don't think so, but I'm 110% sure there's probably a mod for that.
Okay, where did I put my Christmas truck?
I just turned my black back into a Christmas one because my old one didn't still have the skin on it.
I have 31 trucks. This could take a while.
Truck butts? What's the butt of a truck? What? Okay, host convoy. Alright, convoy's open. You all know the drill. The password's corn. Okay, let's see. What jobs do we have available? Okay, I delivered to... I love... This is such a nice quality of life thing this year. Let me actually... I gotta swap. Hold on. And swap the game capture on both of them. Okay. This is such a good quality of life thing this year. Is that... Oh, why is it... Game capture? Can we... Why do you think you get to decide what size the screen is? No. Third try. This is such a nice quality of life feature that it keeps track of which spots you've delivered to, in addition to how many total deliveries you've done. Because one of the requirements is we have to deliver to each of the different places. So... Okay, let's browse contracts. Jung, do you have DLC things? I never remember who has things.
I believe so.
Okay. It's like, should I choose a base game area or should I choose... I'm just trying to choose an area that doesn't have max snowflakes yet to help with the snowflake collection.
I found my Christmas truck.
Yay!
Now to join convoy. Thinking.
Alright. I was very confused that Taylor was like talking of like, there's mail. I'm like, oh right, I forgot. I got a Christmas card from Jeff. Was it Brute Lag? I always forget how to pronounce his last name. Or the second part of his username or whatever it is. Elite Dangerous could be played as Space Truck Simulator. I guess so. Yes. So it depends on what we're delivering, Looney, but we're delivering stuff to different parts of this, like, winter town. So, like, if we deliver to the arts workshop, we deliver Christmas assorted paints. Actually, we might as well do that one. Junk, do you have access to Oklahoma?
I believe so.
Okay.
But let me check the map.
I just happen to currently be in Oklahoma. Because that is where I popped out in a portal.
I appear to have all states.
Okay. There's like, I think most of us who play have most of the states now, but some people don't, and then I never remember who doesn't have which thing. We should, you know what? We should just make a spreadsheet of who has what. Okay. In theory, I started the job. I don't know if I need to get the trailer first. I'm here at the trailer. So in theory, you can pick up the job. Ella, stay over there.
Let's go.
Oh my god. That was so loud!
Sorry.
Hi, Goldie! No, it's fine. I just had my volume turned up really loud still, and I forgot that it was that loud.
Well, I was able to take the job, so that's good.
Cool.
I just...
Ah!
Oh my god! What the fuck? Whoa.
Wait, who's got that sound as an intro? I don't know that one.
Bo.
Oh, hi, Bo. I approve.
Do it.
I like it. Good
I
choice.
Just got home like that. So is this perfect?
I'm awake.
Yes, we're now awake.
I was just like, I have to do something called. You said pick up heckle, so I was just like, what is festive, but I can also heckle it?
That's fair.
And that's what I came up with.
Rich! Ranch! You could use that Prime Gaming anywhere. I appreciate you using it here. Welcome back for a 19th month with the Penguin Colony. You get to pick a thingamajig.
I forgot they changed it to Prime Gaming.
I hate that.
Riley, use your Prime. Yeah! So, we have various gingerbread, wintry themed things. Snowman, hot chocolate, penguin, deer, Christmas tree. We've got... Oh, goodness, the box fell over. We've got a seal, dog, raccoon, penguin, fox, owl, or deer. Maybe it's supposed to be a moose. I don't know. It's something.
Moose.
Musa.
And
Muska,
but this track got really loud. We have a... What is it? It's a peppermint... I don't know. Maybe it's a Yeti. It's got horns on it, apparently, according to the picture in the back here. We got a nutcracker, a squirrel, and a mouse. So let me know which ornament you want me to put on the tree.
Sorry, had to.
Fair enough. They have tomorrow night in truck? Okay. Sounds good,
Also,
CT.
I
Yes.
fully blame-
Totally
I
understandable.
fully blame my brother for that brain rot.
Yeah.
Because he used to watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse when he was younger.
Okay, so the jobs don't have to be 100 miles minimum?
Goldie, did you check
No, well,
the group
they're...
chat?
It's usually like 50 miles to get to the portal, and then it's like whatever miles inside the world. I did pick up a job. I just haven't started driving it yet.
Well, I'm joining you now.
Okay.
Hey Goldie, have you checked the group chat?
Let me read.
Yes, but the last time was a couple hours ago.
Alright. Fifi is your girl if you like to go on adventures. She traveled to the Arctic to the mountains and is ready to go on her next trip with you. Born October 6th, Fifi has a vibrant personality and is quite the little firecracker. She channels her energy through yoga flows and is working on getting her yoga teacher certificate.
You should look at the group chat if you haven't seen it recently, Colby.
I'm also realizing she looks really red in the camera here, but she's actually more of a lighter pinkish red.
It looks like the closest portal for this delivery is up on Interstate 44.
Hey y'all, I have a question.
I'm taking
What
my
do you do
headphones
when-
off, so if it's pertaining to me, hold on a second.
No, it's not. Junk, what do you do when you spawn inside of a dumpster or trash can?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna
right.
floor it.
Ta-da!
Oh, there we go.
See how she's everywhere? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, I've never been to Vegas. I've heard many things about it.
Should we go to Vegas?
No.
I was gonna say, Vegas just
Fuck no.
sounds like an overstimulation nightmare.
It just sounds like either a really horrible sitcom from the 90s or just absolute hell on earth. There's no.
If you all go to Vegas, I'm not coming with you. I've been there once, never fucking again. I hated Vegas.
Still, it sounds like chaos. Whoa, that looked so weird.
Okay, hold on.
I absolutely hated Vegas. Vegas was not my thing.
A 25 cents at a Vegas airport poker thing? Nice.
I want to go at least once without my parents. Because that was the last time I went was like when I was 10.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Where?
I see where Junk is pointing. It's on right next to. See where 35 and 44 intersect? To the right of that.
Yeah, it's at a gas station.
Junk, why are you coming towards me?
Because this is how you leave.
Oh.
There is no way to wrap around this building.
Is there...
Yeah, we're ghosted, right? We should be fine.
Okay. I'm going on 44, it looks like. Is that where you all are headed?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that gas station.
Time to
Cool.
get the job done.
I'm just
No,
making
there's
sure
an
I didn't
exit.
completely miss something.
Junk, there's an exit right here.
Well, my GPS said otherwise.
Hello?
We should be ghosted.
Yeah, you're ghosted. Okay.
Yeah, the exit's over here. At least one of them.
Do we know how to get out of here? Are we regretting our decisions immediately?
No, you should be able to get out there too.
Oh, I see
yeah,
it. Okay.
This is where we ended last Saturday.
Yeah, I haven't moved since then. And when I picked up this job, it just happened to be still here. Vegas wasn't too bad. Been there a couple times. Just stay out of the casinos. Yeah. I've watched...
That's literally like most of Vegas.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's most of it. I watched... Oh, what's her name? Just like super clickbaity video kind of things. But I watched that she did, like, they went and they stayed at, like, all the hotels on the strip or something like that. I watched that video. So, like, I know about, like, a lot of the locations and stuff. But...
Turn left.
I
Yeah,
have
the
not
bad
actually
thing
been
about-
there.
The bad thing about Vegas is beyond the the casinos and the extraordinarily oversized buffets, there really is nothing left, is there?
No.
I want to try one of those buffets at least once though. Oh shoot, we need an exit here.
One
Yeah,
thing
it's like,
hate
I don't
about
think-
Vegas is there's literally nowhere to
Go
sit down
straight
unless
on.
you're sitting in front of God.
Oh yeah, I hate
goddamn
that.
Mhm.
I
slot
absolutely
machine.
hate it. Like it's so inaccessible. I hate it.
Turn right.
Yeah, it was like, I don't think I don't think any, like, I'm sure someone of my family has been there at some point, but, like, I, like, don't even know anyone who's, like, gone to Vegas outside of, like, I've seen, like, coworkers, like, go for a weekend or whatever, but, like, not ones that I, like, necessarily talk to. So it's, like, I've always heard of Vegas through other things, but never been there myself.
Keep left, and then
Granted,
turn left.
it's an interesting thing to do once, but
Never.
it's you never want to do it twice unless you are a gambler.
Vegas is for party animals. We are not party animals.
Yeah.
Or really rich people. We are not that either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Goldie, I was really shocked that I had that Mew card.
I don't even want how much anyway. Someone's gonna, if you can pay for that, someone's gonna pay you dearly for that. I don't think
I want
to yet.
I want to get it graded. I want to send it in to get it graded and see how much it'd actually be worth.
It depends though. If you got to make sure you don't send in a card that's like gonna be graded 6 or 7, because those are worth more when they're raw. So you gotta take a look and see. Maybe like have one of us maybe check if it's off-center or something like that, or what condition it's in. Because if it's really gonna be only like a 6 or 8 even.
Well, ungraded it's only 24. Graded 7 it's 60.
Oh well, in that case.
Oh okay.
Yeah, so it's just like there's just no reason for me not to go get it graded.
Yeah, if that's the case. But I find like
that's the case, then yeah.
I've heard like most of them, it's like it's not worth it if it's not for sure. Like
yeah,
a
10. 9 or 10. But if that's the case, then go for it. Grade it.
Yeah, like I'll take a picture of it if it is.
It's gonna take you about 60 days if you do the value option to get it graded, though. So I will warn you. Make sure you have insurance on it too.
Yeah.
Comes back PSA 10. Bo just made a small fortune.
Now the question is, do you want to keep it though?
I would keep it. It's my favorite Pokemon. But just to say I have a freaking super rare card.
Yeah. For bragging rights, that's still really cool.
I'm sure I have Pokemon cards in my house somewhere that I grew up in. I just need to go search for them.
I have my like entire collection of. I used to get the like National Geographic Kids magazine every month, and they would have like, you know, cards in there that were like animal facts and like different things like that. You know, picture on the front and then, you know, cool fun facts on the back. I have a whole binder of those somewhere.
It looks like
oh my god.
Slightly off-center, but
Tap Girl and Junk. This during the day looks so great, the portal.
I'm not there yet. I'm still like 60 miles away.
Where the hell is this portal? Oh, here it is.
In the center, yeah. It looks so nice during the day. I didn't know we could be here during the day.
I know, it was like, hey, we're like actually like driving during the daytime.
Still 16 degrees up here. It's cold.
Keep left.
Are you in the snowy area already, or are you still traveling to the portal?
Yeah, I'm in the snowy area.
Okay. And it's daytime?
Yeah.
That might be a new thing this year.
It is a new thing. I don't think they had this last year.
Because last year it was always night, whether you traveled there during the day or not. It also has actual snowing this year, which I really, really like.
I think they're just doing beta testing for the new weather model.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Like, this is a time to, you know, try it out. And I love that it's, you know, they brought it back, but they're still
improving on it.
You know, they're improving upon it.
Them using this as a beta test is actually really smart.
Yeah.
There you go, Goldie. I put it into our group, into the group chat.
Okay. It actually, and it behaves like you're driving on snow this year, which I think is new.
I think
it definitely slid around last year. Like, it was definitely slippery.
Exit right.
But it might have been, you know, altered a bit or
Changed.
something, yeah.
Because it feels worse this year. Like, I can't drift around these corners anymore.
It's more realistic.
It's starting to snow. Oh, the lines on your... That's cool. You can see your snow, like, it has the lines from when the wipers stop.
Yeah. Yeah. I really like that.
Keep left.
It's these details, man. It's the finer details.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I think is really cool of seeing this game get the updates that they've been doing to it.
So
it's just
Wonder if
adding
the
more
tires
details.
will actually do something besides just their appearance.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird that you guys start in different parts of the map than I do, even though we go through the same portal.
I think it's just randomized.
Yeah, because Junk, I
Yeah,
started
you randomly port in, yeah.
Because do we know they're planning to add more like weather features and stuff, right?
Yeah. It's in the development roadmap.
Okay, I was like, I think that was a thing that was in the roadmap, and I couldn't remember.
They basically said they were going to add weather. And then someone in chat of one of their dev streams asked, are they going to add real-time weather? And he was like, I make no promises.
Go straight.
That would be really freaking cool, though.
The problem is real-time weather hosting for that data is very, very expensive.
Yeah, I was going to say, that would be a lot.
You would be increasing the price to Microsoft Flight Simulator levels if you try to do
Right.
that.
Because doesn't Microsoft do, like, Flight Sim has, like, actual weather?
Yes, we have, because they have their own engine. They have Azure
Okay.
for that. Which is great because you get data on everything, including those nasty air pockets that you can't see that cause your plane to go down 500 feet in 2 seconds.
How fun.
Turn left.
What's a Cofragus?
Sounds sexual.
It's Pokemon.
Oh.
Oh, it's Coffagrigus. It's the coffin Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Still could be sexual. It is Pokemon. Some of the
I mean, it does have
art-
ghost hands that come out of the coffin, so...
Definitely sexual.
There's definitely fan art of that one.
Does anyone want to check Rule 34?
I'm good.
Like,
there is no checking required. It has ghost tentacle hands.
Okay.
Snow portal! It's so pretty and sparkly.
Junk, just as an FYI, we do not ghost when we're at the points.
Oh.
And we're about to hit it at the same time.
Giggity.
We're in the snow!
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
I like this event. Between this event and the New Life Festival in ESO, I'm very much a happy camper with like winter event things. Oh goodness, why? I am like super braking and was not going that fast. It still kept sliding. It's fine. I think I went up that turn the last time I was in here. That was not a fun turn.
You're gonna back into me.
Yeah, I know. That's why I pressed
I'm
the
waiting
brake.
for you to get done, because there's no ghosting.
It gave me green for like a second, and then it just went away.
I'm just gonna actually end this now, because I don't feel like doing 50 million backups.
I got it.
Whee! I'm not even pushing the gas right now. We're just sliding.
April's just coasting.
We're just coasting. It's fine. I hope I get snow this year. I want some snow.
I want like some real snow. I don't want ice. I want snow.
Oh, it's starting to snow.
Where do we want to go next? Do we want to go to LA?
I figure I'll just wait until one of you guys and then take that job.
I'm just doing the highest paying thing right now.
Yeah. Well, Goldie, are you picking up a job from where we're at?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't really care. Whatever one on the way out doesn't really matter. The ones on the way in are the ones that it's like we should make sure we pick which location we're delivering to.
Okay, but we're at Art's workshop, so let me make sure.
Other than, I would like to try to pick locations that don't have maxed out snowflakes to help max out more snowflake things for the community side of the event.
That is true. We should go. Let's do so Art's workshop.
Hi, Plump. It's good to see you. How's it going?
Wait, we could do this one to Wichita Falls. That works. I don't think Wichita Falls is mixed out.
Yeah, and if you... I guess if you look at the map, it should tell... I guess it wouldn't tell you on the job, though. Well, it should if you look over...
the truck does kind of slide. You can even do a burnout.
Yeah, anything... Any of them that don't have a solid blue snowflake on it aren't maxed out. There's the... If you look at... I think there's at least, like, LA or something like that is already maxed out.
Oh, I can't tell because I'm in the... Oh, this is gonna be interesting junk.
Fortnite later? I'd be down for Fortnite later.
Me too.
There's no current solid plan, but if we want a fork knife, I am down to do some fork knife.
I have some tea to tell you guys about this. I was at an event tonight, right?
Also, can we just acknowledge that Mariah Carey is now in fork knife? You know what? I'm just gonna skip the parking since we're all here.
I hate that we're not ghosted too.
Okay, where's the trailer?
Well, okay, this was at least still a part of the plan, NLA. The plan was, if we weren't focusing on Mass Effect, the backup plan was truck. So this was still in the plan.
Oh, Goldie, could you move forward just a little bit so I can get her between you guys so I can get my trailer?
Oh, yeah, I gotta get back into the actual map.
After I figured out what the little icons mean.
What little icons?
The blue presents.
Oh yeah, what do they mean?
A gift pack consignment was lost in yesterday's snowstorm. The last known location is marked with a gift icon on your map. Drive to it with your trailer and follow the route advisor instructions to collect it.
Oh!
So it's at the chocolate factory. We're gonna drive to the chocolate factory. That's cool.
I was gonna say, I think I saw something about that being a thing. How do you... Are ours in the same location? Because I don't see anything on the map for that.
Yeah, it's the same location. Oh, make sure you pick up the job.
Am I supposed to see something on the map for it?
You just go to a random portal first.
But for the present.
No. Yeah, you're supposed to be. As soon as you start driving out, though, you gotta get the trailer and everything first.
Oh, you gotta be on a job, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Got it. Which means I should go into the thing and pick it up.
But yeah, I was at an event tonight, and it's outdoors, right? There's a heated tent, correct?
Mm-hmm.
The heater's broke. So we were standing there in like the 20-degree temperatures, freezing, and we finally got let go because one of the vendors got hypothermia.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And they got frostbite.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's... Oh. I feel like that's a thing of, like, you should cancel the event if you have an event that is outside that's not summer.
No, because they said heated tent, so I was like, oh, it's fine. I'll just, I won't bring any of my heavy winter gear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how wrong I was. Also, they have a huge tent, right? It's like big. It's like one of those carnival tents.
Yeah.
Tell me why they only hired 2 heaters for it.
Oh.
They're cheap.
Oh! Find the lost cargo. Winterland needs your help. A gift package consignment was lost yesterday in the snowstorm. Okay. Okay, truck, you gotta stop. I was stuck in that message. My truck kept going. Okay. That's not the button I wanted.
Oh, John, this turn is tight.
That's what she said.
Oh, I have to go to Town Square to get my present.
Oh. Junk, are you heading with me to Chocolate Factory?
I'm taking whatever job you did.
Did you get your present? If you look at the map after you pick up the job, there's a glowy blue present on the map.
I drove past it, and I don't feel like backtracking at this point.
Fair enough.
I didn't know what it was.
I'm going downhill.
Yeah, I was like, I knew it was a thing, but I wasn't sure how we collected it.
Whee!
So we're operating on plan... Yes, we're currently operating on plan B because we had Mass Effect open for 40 minutes and I hadn't done anything, and I got myself to, convince myself, was like, okay, we're gonna at least do this. We talked to everybody on the ship of checking in with the squad because I'm like, I think I can focus long enough on that, but my focus for consuming storyness of Mass Effect 3, as much as I want to play it right now, was not what my brain was able to focus on.
Oh, it's literally just a blue icon. Okay.
I like the snow. It's pretty. It's also cool to see this in the daytime. Because I don't know why... I feel like it was odd that it was just nighttime before.
Head to the portal. Oh, there's a special soundtrack?
I would definitely not want to drive a truck in the snow like this IRL, though.
What's the easiest way for us to do this here?
Started your 68 gig update. Now I feel like I should check to see if mine has an update.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to...
I thought you were going to the portal.
Oh, the Northern Lights, so they were showing those off.
What I'm gonna
I
do
forgot
is
about that. Okay.
go
That makes sense. But it is cool to see it in the daytime, though.
Because we can just go through the chocolate factory to turn around.
Oh, in ages, so you're probably fine. Okay. Because I know there was some other update the other day, but I think it's probably okay.
Get ready to turn left.
We can just do this.
Turn left.
We can just use this as a turnaround point. I think that's best for all of us, right, Junk?
Yes.
Nah, just crash into each other. It's fine.
Say no more.
Say this.
Alright.
18-wheel drift.
Go this way. Oh, or maybe not, because we're gonna keep sliding for all of eternity.
I'm like carefully upshifting.
I have an automatic transmission. I just unga bunga.
I'm realizing I didn't really
Smash
ever
the
drive
wall.
outside of the main area where, unless if there was the video thing. And this is kind of cool.
Oh, it's 28 degrees now. It was like 16 earlier.
What are we in Michigan?
No, we're in Texas outside right now. Quite literally, we're going
Can
to
I not
Wichita
make this
Falls.
turn? Go! Go, truck, I believe in you! Oh, I see the present! I see it! It's glowing and snowing. I just click on it?
Alright, John, we've got a sharp turn coming up ahead.
Got it. Pitch the wheel and hit the e-brake.
Okay.
Oh, don't hit the e-brake while turning, though.
I collected the lost cargo.
That's how you drift.
Rudolph's craft gifts. Oh.
Why are you slowing?
Is there
'Cause
multiple?
my truck doesn't have good traction.
Goldie, is there multiples of those, or is it just one?
Just one.
Okay.
Also, does it play that little soundtrack for you?
It played a little song when I picked up the present.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
I like it.
Alright, we gotta go to Wichita Falls, or whatever. Wichita Falls.
Wichita?
It's Wichita, yeah. There was a man at one of the events I was at who called it Wakita, and I was like, please don't ever say it like that ever again.
No, it's Wichita. How do you get Wakita?
Wakita?
I'm not gonna say what that sounds like.
Wakanda?
Yeah, I was like, Wakanda's like, did you just watch the Black Panther by any chance? Oh, and it's raining.
No, it's snowing.
It's raining.
It's snowing.
You'll see what I mean when you get out here.
Oh.
Oh, it's raining. Sadness.
It's snowing.
And it's 92 degrees outside. Oh my god.
Whoa, one of my drivers just made me $15,000.
Oh god,
Sweet.
we both spawned at like the same time. I'm surprised it didn't cause an accident.
Yeah, I know.
Aw, boo. No crash damage?
It would have been more like it would have just been a trailer exploding.
I wonder if there's a mod for that. Just for explosions.
What are you doing, Tesla?
Driving like a normal Tesla owner, in other words,
honestly,
not very
yeah.
well.
Makes a right turn into my lane and
Wait,
stops.
she called it Pope? Popey? Poppy? But for Popeyes? Ooh, that sounds really good.
Poppies? Yeah. Heard that one. I heard Papado, which is like a restaurant chain down here called Papa Ducks.
Get ready to turn right.
Papa Ducks? Is that a person ducking, or is that a
right.
duck parent?
I don't know. Why is this guy just stopped? Oh, Mr. Truck? Mr. Truck? Why did you stop there for like 10 minutes? And then as soon as
that seems about right.
The whole thing that was calculated and intentional.
Come here, I'm gonna come and get you.
The Pope eating Popeyes is hilarious mental image. Yes. Oh my gosh, stop. Truck. Stop!
I'm sorry, Junk. I don't have as much power as you do. Please use the VIP lane.
That's okay, VIP lane's open.
I want to see if there's like a mod that you can put like a jet engine in this thing. Just imagine all of a sudden you just start accelerating.
Aw, the speed limit's 75 and we can't reach it because we're...
I know, that's always such the bummer.
Like, I don't understand why they can't just make it the speed limit. Like, you already have the speed limit as a number in game. Like, can you just not
Because
pull
what
that
is
number?
what was their reasoning that it's capped at 65 for external contracts?
So, players don't get, like, an unfair advantage. I don't know.
Ready to turn
Something about that.
Alright. Into
Corn.
the portal we go.
Junk, it's corn on the right.
Oh my god, it is corn. It's just a giant billboard of corn.
Okay, let's
Also,
find
it's
a new
95 degrees here. It feels too close to home.
Let's do
It's raining!
96. I spoke too soon.
when possible.
Where are we?
We're in Texas. We're driving to Wichita Falls.
Ah, yes.
Go straight
Texas, the place that has the sideways weird light things.
They are not weird. They are the right way to
No, they are not. Why are they sideways?
What is sideways?
The lights
The traffic
are
light.
sideways.
It actually makes more sense that way.
See, even Junk agrees with
Because
me.
in Michigan, they're up and down, but when it gets really windy, they just go sideways anyways.
He's not wrong.
I guess. But as someone who didn't know that light things exist,
Oh.
What
like
are you
sideways,
doing?
outside
Oh, we're supposed to take
this
Oh, we're not
game,
supposed to take that exit, Junk.
this
We're supposed to
game
take
is
that
what
exit.
this what
Oh,
taught
there we
me
are.
that's a
Okay,
thing
one
some
second.
places.
Off-roading. Whee!
It's still
I'm
weird.
getting off-road.
Junk.
Yes, we were supposed to take that exit.
Yeah, I was like, why do you mean? Oh my god, this is absolutely insane. I just hit a semi-truck.
Is it just like a central to East Coast thing then that they're...
As far as I'm aware, and it's like a state choice thing.
Okay.
It's not a law. As long as you have a traffic light, the federal government doesn't give a shit.
Technically, you could have the red light on top for all they care, as long as they exist.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think there's a regulation around it being in the same location for, like, colorblind purposes.
Only by state.
Only by state? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because isn't it like, there is one state where it's reversed.
Oh.
I don't remember which one it is.
Probably Alaska.
Actually, I want to say it's like Pennsylvania.
Yeah, like, I literally did not know it was a thing that there was, you know, they're all vertical here. So I didn't even know that horizontal was an option until I saw it in this game.
Junk, I'm so glad you're ghosted.
You're ghosting Junk? How dare?
Yeah, he hurt me.
How dare? Oh, it's corn! Okay.
I told you, yeah, we told you.
I thought you were meaning like a field of corn. That was a sign of corn. Did you
Yeah,
see a
definitely
field of
sign.
corn?
No, we saw a sign.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Junk, I did what you just did.
What did
this
you do?
This one is like really hard to get just right.
Problem with horizontal is the red, green colorblind people from other states who don't, who don't know knowing the order from left to right. Yeah, because I didn't pay attention. Which direction does it go?
Go straight on.
Yeah, like if you are red, green colorblind and you don't know which direction, that would be problematic.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Goldie just
exit
poof.
right.
Yeah, I had enough trucking already. Like I said, I just got home. Started.
Oh, but when we went to the shore, they were horizontal. Okay. Different equals scary, of course. Yeah.
Actually, I'm like...
For a kid, yeah. Different is
12
scary.
o'clock where I'm at. I didn't realize it was this late.
I
Also-
don't even know what time it is. What time is it?
Oh, it's
It
11.
would be 9 if it's 12 where I am.
Oh, okay.
Straight on.
Yeah, I kind of... Trucking was fun, but I was having a little hard time focusing there.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hence the off-roading.
You made the event progress.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
I also got an achievable.
Fancy!
I discovered 12 cities in Arizona.
Woohoo!
I don't know how,
This is where
because
it ends.
we weren't in Arizona.
Texarkana?
Texarkana?
Or whatever. Isn't there one of them that counts for both?
Yes.
Oh, that might have been it.
Texarkana. And I've got a bunch of anonymous sub-gifts. What the hell?
And that was a
That
very
roll-
nice park job.
I would have laughed if you hit the pole.
Mine wasn't. I kept driving past it.
Yeah, I drove right past it. I did the same
Night
thing.
CT, thank you for hanging out. Yeah, don't crash your trucks unless it's into Goldie. Fair enough.
Hey.
There's still that bounty out there.
Oh yeah, John, how
All
come
right.
you didn't claim that bounty?
I would like to do.
Oh god, I could have. I was right next to you at one
Yeah,
point.
you
I
were.
could have just turned to the left.
You just had to go a little bit further straight, and you would have hit me.
I think I would like
was
to
at
do
top
one
speed.
more
I was
job.
at 65. I couldn't go any faster.
Capro's gonna solo a job.
Because look how close I am to level 30.
I remember level 30. It was a good level.
All those years ago.
Actually, I think it was last year. Is that when we started?
Wait, why the
Because I
fuck
got
was-
like up to like level 32 like within the first week.
Why do I have a package being delivered tomorrow? Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Okay. I am going to deliver some Christmas decorations to Town Square. If anybody still wishes to join. But if not, that is totally okay. But I want to do one more job, and I think this should get me to level 30. If not, I will be very disappointed. Ooh. A hydrate sounds like a great idea. I should do that. Also, HIFO.
Finding
I don't know. Smack my foot.
Don't hurt yourself, it hurts.
But the pain lets me know my existence is still here.
Is that a good or bad thing?
I was gonna say it.
I haven't decided yet.
Maybe the answer is yes. Maybe that's still not a good thing.
Turn right. Keep right, and then turn right.
Is a plump turning radius? Yeah.
Turn right.
It's a very fancy truck, though. IRL, there's only, what, 500 of these trucks that exist?
Turn left.
I think is what the number is.
Oh, the black edition of the...
Yeah. Mine is not currently black because I painted it to be Christmassy.
We are finished.
But, yes. That is still the truck I'm driving. I very much like it. I do also have, like, other ones I could drive, but I don't know. I kind of am digging the Anthem still. Though I do... Oh, I did some damage because I went too fast. Oops.
Good job.
GG.
You didn't need that wheel anyways.
It's fine. I still like driving the Peterbilts, though. Please, just go over a little bit. Thank you.
That was the truck I was using because it was the one that already had a Christmas paint job on it.
Yeah, I thought I had left my original Peterbilt with the Christmas job on it, but I had repainted it. It was not that color. I'd forgotten that I had done that. Okay. Oh, there's a portal that not far away.
Time to get the job done.
Well, I mean, it's still 58 miles, but that's actually not too shabby, I think. Time to get the job done.
Turn right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Right in, right through.
Go straight on.
Body, can we just decide to sneeze or not sneeze? That'd be really
Keep
great.
left, and then turn left.
Schrodinger sneeze.
Ugh. I hate it so much. It's like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, but it's not enough to like actually sneeze. A officially the worst thing.
Yeah, sorry. I still have the aftertaste of that sake in my mouth. I really do not like alcohol.
Fair enough. When Tap Girl is offline, she is both sneezing and not sneezing at the same time. Exactly.
When the left nostril sneezes but the right doesn't.
That's the worst.
No, it
But
just
no.
It
I
usually
still
means
feel it in there.
I won't like now that I've gotten like my warning I'm about to sneeze, I will probably sneeze later with like no warning. Why do that was weird. Those two speed signs had like red around them?
Oh yeah, it's because during the night they need to be really visible.
Oh.
It's reflective red, like tape.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that before. I guess that makes sense though. Always so sad when you can't go faster than 65. I still need to go around and finish, like, I still have some states that I haven't discovered all the cities in yet. Which, with California changing their amount of cities, did the achievement number change too? Or do you only have to do, like, some of the cities now?
I think so.
There's now 2 different achievements.
Oh. Okay.
Well, we just did that in sync, didn't we?
Probably. I mean, we share a brain cell, so...
Right. And then exit right.
Because I noticed I got 2 achievements for California, and they have different percentages of completion.
Exit right.
Oh, okay.
Get ready to turn right.
We should slow down just a little bit.
Turn
Let's
right.
just take a right turn at 40 miles an hour. That's probably a smart choice, right? One thing that I really appreciate is the little thing on, like, our, you know, like...
Go straight on.
Essentially, you know, whatever, the rear view mirror in the middle of, like... My little ghost actually, like, sways with the movement of the truck, and I appreciate that. They took the time to animate that in. Okay. This portal is somewhere.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Oh, I see it. Okay. There it is. The portal on top of the gas station? No, it's behind it. Okay, it looked like the portal was literally, like, on the gas station. Hold it. Stop. There it goes. It's not stopping the engine. It's just signaling. That's not helpful. Alright. Now we're getting nighttime snow. Oh, it stuck me in the same spot I was before, which means I have to go down that really tight turn. Whoa.
It just senses where your skills are deficient.
Apparently. This turn. Going up was difficult, but going down, it's like, okay, you're sliding out of the turn. But I just love the crunchy snow sound. I hope we get at least some snow this year.
You want ours?
Sure. For like a week or two, and then you can have it back.
I'll figure out a way to put it in a box.
I don't think that's gonna survive even overnight.
Like, I don't want a lot of snow necessarily. I just like I want it enough so I can, you know, enjoy the look of everything's all covered in snow. So like enough, you know, enough to cover the grass and cover the trees and stuff. Just to have that pretty snow scene for, you know, a little bit.
I liked it for 5 seconds and then I had to shovel.
Yeah, I would not want to be in a place that I have to do that all the time.
That's why I parked my car at the end of my very long driveway this morning, because I just couldn't be asked.
Yeah, because we've only had it, really, I guess, like 2 times that we've, like, had enough snow that we've, like, had to shovel if we had to leave the house. 2008 is still, like, the year that is the most memorable that we had. I can't remember if it was, like, we were actually out of school or if it was, like, during winter break that we didn't have, like, snow days. We maybe had a couple, but it was, you know, it stuck around for, like, at least a week. And, you know, it was cold enough that we had, you know, multiple inches of snow. And then we had, like, you know, freezing rain, ice, and it did that several times, so we had, like, layers.
Yeah, we had that one year, I know it was during February. We always get snow in February, if we do get snow a year. And the reason I remember it is because my dad opened the garage door, tried to see how much ice there was, and it was literally about 3 inches, and when he tried to hit it to break it, he broke the pickaxe. Because it was that hard.
Alright, we're not gonna bother to park this. Yay! I did the thing! Did I get it? Yeah, I'm level 30. Fancy. Alright. I think I want to go ahead and just max out my long distance.
You should do that, yeah.
I only have 1 more in there. And then I just have fragile cargo and just in time. Azzy! Well, thanks for trucking.
Yeah, it was fun.
Impromptu trucking. Woohoo!
Taco, I just realized I need to redeem something.
Oh? Are we bringing back Civ?
Yes, we are.
Alright, well, do know that's not happening till at least January.
Yeah, which is fine. It can be during February, when the new game comes out.
Oh, true. I will probably not immediately be getting the new one, though.
No, I won't. I'll see. If I have the money to, I will. But,
Yes, foe. So if you're talking while driving a truck, are you having a convoysation? Yes. Alright, now you can fish. I opened the thing.
Hey, Google. Ban Bokikio.
Hey.
Wait, why? Why are we banning Bo?
This kid. Oh, did you say foe?
I said foe.
Sorry, Bo.
Oh Okay, fine.
Okay,
I'll do
the boss gave me
unban.
one. I deserve that. I deserve that. Also, when in doubt, go in and out, apparently, according to Tap.
I forgot about that quote. Well, thank you all for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and wind down here. I will be back tomorrow, and we will play Mass Effect 3 tomorrow. Like, that will be a thing. We will get the sleeps tonight. My brain will do the thing. I also really want to play more of the Indiana Jones game, but I'm currently in the middle of a puzzle, and I still don't know the solution. So it's like, do I want a puzzle right now? My brain probably
No.
doesn't have the puzzle.
Maybe you want to, but I would advise you not to.
Uh-huh.
Brain will
Plan
not
B
be
is
there.
Fortnite. No, Plan C is Fortnite. So if you want to play Fortnite, I am going to play some Fortnite.
I'm in.
Let me push this button. If you want to check out any of the socials, those are there. We're gonna go raid someone. Let's see who's live. All right. Okay, do we want spooky vibes? Do we want chaotic vibes? Do we want... I don't know. We could do... I see Gord is live. I see Odin is live. Oh, where'd you go? I also see Cordelia's live somewhere. There's, yeah, playing Silent Hill 2. Raid this group name tab. I cannot raid myself. That is not how this works. That is not how this works. I think we're gonna do some spooky vibes. So, people of the voice chat, if you wish to say something chaotic before I deafen, this is your chance to do so.
Something chaotic.
That don't impress me much.
DMCA, DMCA.
It's fine. Y'all are goobers. Thank you for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Sorry my brain has, 0 brain cells in it currently. But I still think, had some fun anyway, so I appreciate you being here. If you copy-paste one of those raid messages, it does not have to have my emotes. Whatever emotes make you happy. We're gonna go over to Cordelia's stream, who is currently playing some Silent Hill 2. I have no idea how far into the game they are, but they are also raising money for Extra Life, so that is another thing they're doing as well. What do we get? Ooh, a blue whale! That's cool! That's fancy, I like it. I like it. Alright, let me put this thing in here. Oh my gosh, it's still going? Whoa, 1,000 gold? I didn't realize it's that much. Fancy. So, copy and paste for the raid messages. Doesn't have to have my emotes. Let's just go brighten their chat a little bit. Well. What do we have here? Exactly. Okay, I am going to swap. Ooh, actually, hold on. I want to do my last roll before I forget. Roll. You know what? I will take the 18. After getting to 20, I will take the 18. All right. I'm going to swap over here so we can stare at the cute penguin on our way out. Thank you all for chilling. I'll see you all real soon. Goodbye.